Oh, wow.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, TikTok.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I didn't say anything stupid before we recorded.
We're also live on Twitch as well, or like?
How?
Oh shit! Oh hi!
Yeah.
You didn't have to. I did. Hi.
Yay.
Oh, they probably heard my comment.
Potatoes. Potatoes. What?
Sandwiches.
This monetization thing just keeps going down the drain every time.
Oh well.
Yes.
Every time we talk about it.
Seriously, monetization, you need to kakuna your tatas.
I prefer these sea stick
Oh,
tea. That's what it is.
Only me would want to listen to that right now. Never
All right.
mind.
So, hi everyone. Welcome back.
I tried to accidentally start.
I'm gonna throw some at you, Shelby. Welcome back to another
Throw it back.
session of the Legends of Zendris, the Lich-King's Legacy, or Blood Under the Mountain.
Fondling the note.
Just turn the pops. Shining.
This will be the last episode tonight, but no. So.
It was great.
Sorry, everybody. We ruined it for everyone.
It's all right. So, we want to thank all of you for joining us tonight. A few announcements before we get a quick round of introductions. As always, for those joining first time viewing us via TikTok. Via TikTok or Twitch and YouTube. TikTok. So, up
TikTok?
first. First, the announcements for the evening. Right before we begin our amazing adventures, if you want to head over to the Stigande Sagas Twitch account, you can see the amazing story of Stigande Scars of Midgard, piloted by the amazing game master Brody, my fellow co-host of the Playing with Advantage podcast, otherwise known as Elder Saurus, across the various
YouTube.
So on YouTube, thank you. Across the various platforms. It's also the VODs up on YouTube as well. It's every Sunday.
I think they're on hiatus right now.
Okay.
They're doing 2-hour episodes.
Okay.
now, and they're posting it on YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
They might live stream those 2 hours, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. This is why I need you to do the announcements. You know, you're in the know. But yeah, so go check out all their VODs on YouTube. Stigande Scars of Midgard, an amazing roleplay game. A sort of like eldritch horror set in a Viking-esque Nordic universe. An amazing story. Speaking of places where amazing stories happen, see, segues. If you're in the local areas of Brookhaven, Mississippi, go check out the Heroes Haven, a wonderful local card game, and also a Darrington Press Guild store for all those critters out there. It's an amazing place where they do Dungeons and Dragons, other various TTRPGs, Magic the Gathering. They do electronic gaming. So much goes on there. It's an amazing place, a wonderful community. That again is in Brookhaven, Mississippi. So shout out to the guys at Heroes Haven. Thank you all so very, very much. Speaking of, they will have a booth this year at the Southern Nerd Fest, which takes place in Biloxi, Mississippi, May 24th to 26th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the 4th, only 2 days.
Only 2 days? So
Yeah.
25th and 26th.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
2 days.
So that last
I like
full
watching
weekend
them
in
squirm.
May, the 25th and 26th.
I love you.
Thank you. You're gonna love watching me sweat. Heroes Haven will be there with an amazing booth, some great merchandise, including some Critical Role merchandise as a Darrington Press store. They will also have several GMs running one-shots all throughout the time that the convention is going on, myself being one of them. The other one is an amazing individual named John Ford, a great GM and a wonderful individual, great friend of mine, and dude's just funny as all hell. We're past the 5-minute mark, we can cuss now.
Fuck right.
But yeah. We hope to see all of you down there. We were just this past weekend at the Mobile Bay Anime Fest, which was a fantastic place. I ran a one-shot, and only 4 out of my 6 players' heads exploded. So yeah, it was great. Don't drink the potion. But yeah, hope to see all of you down there in Biloxi, May 25th to 26th for Southern Nerd Fest.
Or do drink the potion.
Hesitation Station Podcast.
You only live once.
The wonderful guys at the Hesitation Station Podcast, a podcast dedicated to just the nerd community in various aspects. I believe they still have their Ranger Stop giveaway tickets for the Power Rangers convention, Ranger Stop. Go check out their Facebook for more details on that. Lovely individuals, love their podcast, the Hesitation Station. Go check them out. Speaking of wonderful podcasts, I cannot sing the praises, pun intended, highly of the wonderful musical Dungeons and Dragons podcast of Mythic Thunderloot. Under the auspicious guidance of one Michael Dougherty, an amazing storyteller. Love his improv, he's a great individual. He leads a group of 4 amazing Broadway style actors through a fantasy style story where later special effects, musical numbers, and just full orchestral songs are added. And it adds so much to it. That is on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, anywhere you find your podcast, go check out Mythic Thunderloot. It's a great, great show. And another fun, speaking of great fun things, if you're in the Louisiana Ren Fairs, any weekend that the Louisiana Ren Fair is open, check into the Guild Hall of Dice Knights. The Guild Master Jax is always looking to acquire new adventurers to send them on various quests within the Ren Fair itself. A live-action style role-played system based on Dungeons and Dragons. An amazing sort of like you actually embody the character yourself. You go out through the Ren Fair, find various quests and items, talk to NPCs. It's a great, wonderful time. Last time we were there, we fought the Rugaru, an amazing sort of like Cajun-style mythical being that we were managed to imprison in a crystal after our wonderful hedge witch had resurrected a zombie vampire. So yeah.
His name is Steve.
So
No relation to Steve the Bag.
Yes. Yeah, go check out.
What's name?
Name is Steve.
If you're heading to the Louisiana Ren Fair at any of the points it's open in this season, go check out Dice Knights and you see Guildmaster Jax. Tell him that Southern GM sent you. You won't get any discounts, but it'd be nice to it'd be nice to know that you
I
heard
know,
us.
they may give you an extra XP.
They may get an extra XP. Who knows? We'll have to talk to them about that. But yeah, so
Maybe
and
an
finally,
extra little gym. Who knows?
one final announcement. Next week we'll be taking the day off. Some of our players are going on vacation. We have some news coming. New news. We have some news coming that we'll be sharing in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, there will be no stream next week, which means that Moffat has no excuse not to get online and fix all of the episode titles and synopsis of the
Do we need
episode
to
as
send a
well.
reminder to you next week, man?
That may have to send a reminder next week.
You guys don't
Yeah.
have to, because I will not have internet.
So yeah, we will, like I said, with no stream next week. So but the following week we'll be returning, raring to go, and hopefully nothing traumatic will happen tonight. So there will be no concern over over missing next week.
Okay.
I have no fears.
Question: Is a particular map supposed to appear today?
Map?
Big cool map you kind of hinted at, maybe potentially.
Map?
No, like battle map.
Oh no, that's not the back.
Dang it.
That is not the
Why did you tease it so long ago?
Pitch more first. So with that, no further announcements being had. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's session. A quick round of introductions for those first-time viewers. In the future, those joining us for the first time on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We will start on this side.
Okay.
Who you are and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play a female bugbear named Nar. She is a monk. I'm using a homebrew subclass by the pointy hat called Way of Flesh.
I am Shelby. I am our high elf blood hunter ranger, Morwen. And I turned into a big kitty cat. Every time. Go.
Hi, I'm Derek. I play Archimedes, or Owlin, Artificer, Alchemist.
I'm Ricky. I play Dorman, the Wood Elf Barbarian Hunter.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I play a Hexblade Warlock that's a tiefling with problems.
A lot of problems.
And I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Draxus, the Dragonborn Druid Cleric.
And I am Kenneth, aka the Game Master, the Weaver of Lore, writer of fantasy, and pretender of being an adult. So, with that, a quick recap before jumping into tonight's story. Our heroes found themselves in the rather unique town of Pitchmore, a town that sits on the edge of the Griphold Swamp. Half of the city itself literally floating on the thick, murky waters of the swamp. As our heroes entered into the city, they... That's weird. They were warned by the Mire Watch, the sort of unofficial guards that patrol not only the city itself, but the outlying surrounding area, that at dusk the gates to the town are closed and sealed, and the watch is set, and no one is allowed either in or out of the gates until the following morning.
So there's an actual wall around this town.
Yeah, it's like a wooden palisade wall.
Okay.
As they journeyed into Pitchmore, looking to find a place to stay for the evening, they were given a couple of options. The Pitch and Pale Tavern, a very happy place with a hill giant named Cookie in the kitchen. Though the one they settled on, at least for a while, was known as the Codfish, a very unusual tavern out over the swamp itself, where the proprietor Uthar, a former pirate captain by the looks of him, ran a special little game called Kiki's Challenge. You simply had to drink and stomach 1 pint of Kiki's special brew.
If you really think about it, though, is it really that strange? It gives off very Florida vibes, this tavern. Like, we're gonna do a challenge in this swamp with a
Congratulations,
pirate.
you just became Florida man.
You're a fantasy Florida man.
I mean, no.
That makes sense.
It's very gimmicky tavern. You want people to come.
The challenge consisted of drinking a pint of the thick, murky water that this entity known as Kiki, this aquatic creature,
OSHA has not heard of this place.
lives in. After which, our dear owlboy Archimedes learned that this was not just any sort of aquatic animal. This was, in fact, a juvenile kraken, and was sentient to the point that you could speak to them. While the rest of the party, meanwhile, left heading out to a local place. They head to a blacksmith and a tanner to peruse and have various items made. They found themselves at the the Sparkle and Gleam Magic Shop, where a very crusty, snappy alligator snapping style turtle greeted them very, very grumpily. By the way, nobody ever asked for his name. His name is Carp, K-A-R-P. He's Carp the turtle. They discovered that Carp was actually running the store for his granddaughter Moki, who has not been feeling very well today after a venture into the Pitch Docks area of Pitchmore, the location where the barges bring in the, recently mined black tar and pitch that is then refined and shipped out for various uses all throughout Zendris. While our friends decided to go check in on Loki for Carp, Archimedes, after a very interesting conversation with Kiki, learning that there perhaps within the center of the Griphold lay an aboleth, this ancient primordial entity from long before the gods themselves walked the world, began to seek out his companions.
Soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
Like I said, that scene in Fireside, I fully expect like the feathers disheveled, it to fully be in a Doc Brown style rant.
Or a Charlie from Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh god, yeah. You pull up a head, there's strings everywhere. But as the group kind of like began to listen, you heard a group of children playing nearby began to chant a sing-song rhyme known as the Lich-King's rhyme. We ended with it, so I'll begin once more with the rhyme of listen to the song we sing and heed this warning of the Lich-King. In the dark and murky he will creep and grab bad children while they sleep. In the shadows before the day, he plays his song to take you away. He will grip and he will tear, and his is the last sound you'll hear. So stay in the light and make no mistake, or the Mire King will seal your fate.
In the future, if you want one of us to do like a creepy kid's voice of singing these songs, we will gladly do that.
Yes, like I want to do like we might do that. Put it on at least put it on TikTok with like you doing the if only we knew somebody has a creepy kid.
Oh,
I'm
that's
talking
not
about you,
fair.
Shelby, not Taylor.
I was about to say.
Yes.
I am a creepy kid. My child is just feral.
So
Now, would she do it in a creepy voice? 110%.
So, as the children begin to continue scampering down the cobblestone path you're on, as you are currently what is known as the dry bed district, where a lot of the different different parts of the town sit out over the swamp itself. This suburb sits on the actual dry lake bed surrounding the swamp. As they kind of run off down, laughing and singing this chant over and over again. Archimedes, having finished, told his tale.
Yeah. Like the kids were talking about. Thanks, guys. It's I think it's coming from the port. We've got to do something about it. That's where we went. That's where this thing happened. It's coming from the port.
Archie, you good? You good? Do you need take?
When did you get here?
I have.
Wait,
Am Archie with you?
Yes, you are, but you have not.
Okay.
He has been singular
You're
focused.
just very jumpy right now. Here, I have this trick. Here's a brown paper bag. Put this over your mouth and breathe in and out. Nice. It's in your mouth.
So you watch as the bag just goes in and out, in and out, in and out.
I think that's only making it worse.
Roll me a con saving throw. Not you, him.
I know.
Not bad.
The brown paper bag, not plastic bag.
This is 14.
Yeah, true.
14. You do calm down a little bit after the rapid breathing inside.
See?
Look, this happened to the guy apparently after he went to visit someone at the docks. So we need to find out what's going on. It's like some kind of disease. It's infecting people coming from the ship.
For
Like
those who are not
disease, you
here,
say?
tell them exactly what Archimedes is holding while he's saying all this.
Oh yeah, it's just a brain in a jar.
Yeah.
With black stuff on it.
With black stuff on it.
You said that was the bugbear's brain?
Yeah, it was a bugbear's brain. He went all feral.
Can I see it?
You mentioned that
I just
loud
want to stare
noise.
at it.
You mentioned that loud noise made the.
What?
I don't know. It looked like it tried to, but sadly, did it help? He's not answering me right now.
You can talk to it? Good.
Just the slow hell had turned.
Archimedes, roll me either a nature or a medicine check.
It's a nat 20, so for nature, I think that's a 27.
So, as you like do the slow turn, look at Nar, your head is suddenly like cocked back to the brain in the jar. As you watch those tendrils, those lesion-like tendrils, seem to just creep ever closer, and you swear you see the brain.
Passive perception 13?
Yeah, it doesn't answer me, so.
Nah, this is
No,
like
I can't really talk to it. Sadly, it is missing a couple of components, like a spinal cord and
Yeah.
a mouth.
That's
I wonder if the lady with the.
Okay. I'm not as dumb as I thought. Alright, good.
This happens to be that. Man, if
So-
that's the clap, then we have got
Who all is here at the moment? I
Yes.
know
I think it's
us
The
four.
four of us, and they are at
They're at the whorehouse.
I
The
thought
hook and hang.
no,
No,
we
you
were
went-
at the whorehouse, and then we
We
met
were-
up
Yeah.
with.
I think they came out
That's
right as I
you were
went.
at the kitchen tent.
Yes, we were at the whorehouse. We had a good time. I came out more disheveled. He came out just happy, and then
I mean,
Loud
you're
noises.
not wrong.
We had a loud
Yeah.
noise not too long ago.
Yes, that was
Here,
the.
give me another performance roll real quick. Let's see
That's
something.
bagpipe.
Okay,
That's not
interesting.
That's how they do it? That's how
a
I do
pipe
it.
or flute.
This is something else.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I came up as a
12.
kitty cat.
12. Okay. Had you beat
Yeah, I
a
did
like
not
at least
go
an
in as a
18, I would have
kid.
had them basically you were putting your gold back in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was just that good.
My dick is good, but not that good.
Hey, people have kinks. It doesn't happen to do bullshit like that.
Anyway,
So wait, okay, so what?
I say that when I also was at the whorehouse. It's like, let's.
How did it? How does it spread?
That's part of the reason I need to figure that out.
Maybe we should go ask the lady with.
The what?
Who's got the clap?
The shopkeep told them, and they had told us that we were on the way to go check about a lady who had gone and seen one of her friends near the docks, right? It was
Then
near
why
the
are we
docks.
standing here? Why didn't y'all not start that when I
I
said
didn't
it's
hear
coming
that
from the
part.
docks?
We're waiting for you to stop.
You're literally
You-
standing outside her house, by the way, at this point.
It's
Oh.
right there.
We
You were doing this.
were making our way.
Yeah, you like
Right.
dive bombed down and started like yeah.
Look at this pickled brain in a jar.
You did kind of do
Are
that.
you just gonna argue with me, or we gotta go help this person?
Okay.
Dorman will
okay,
knock
okay.
on the door.
Roll me a perception check, Norman.
I'm tapping the drum.
How far can an owl's
23.
head twist? I'm
23.
just curious.
As
Your
you
size.
270
Knock.
degrees.
You hear kind
At
of a.
least.
I'll be right there. One moment. Oh, one moment, please. You hear like the slow, shuffled footsteps coming toward the door, and there's a slight clunk as a lock is turned. The door opens, and you see the large, almost like conical, ending in like a pig-like snout of a soft-shelled turtle, head sort of poked through. The softness of the eyes and the structure of the face, you know, this is a female turtle. Looks to be a lot younger than Karp, who was in the store. You kind of get a feeling this is his granddaughter Moki he was talking about. She just sort of, as she kind of slowly puts her head out on your perception check, you see a dark bruise starting to form around the like audio holes of the turtle. Like a dark bruise is forming. She's looks at you. Her eyes are kind of like becoming averted to the light. She goes, "Yes, can I help you?"
I believe we may actually be here to help you.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
Your grandpappy sent us.
Papa Cart? Is everything okay?
He was concerned about your well-being, and we have some people with healing skills.
I've tried various things, but if Cart sent you, she just kind of stops and goes, why he? Oh, okay, come in, please. Kind of like shuffles back, and the door opens, and you see that this, she's about 5'3", 5'4". She has kind of wrapped a bright pink shawl around herself. As you step in, it's just like pink and lavender and lilacs have vomited everywhere inside this house.
Oh my God, Dolores Umbridge. I was not prepared. She had just pictures of tabaxis everywhere.
No.
A collection of plates on the wall.
Have you met a white owlet?
You do see, as you all kind of step in, a modest, kind of modest living area. You see through an open area, a door looks to be a small dining and kitchen area. There's a staircase leads up to a second floor. You assume like her living space would be. As you all step in, and roll me a perception check. We'll keep yours going. Yours was really
Six. The pink is just too much.
okay.
got a net 20 for a total of 25.
Okay, nat 20. Perception check.
Sorry.
I saw all the
I'm
pink.
rolling right now.
11.
11.
11.
Perception is
Disgrace.
16.
16. Okay. Nar and Draxus, you two are the only ones that as you step in, the pink doesn't just instantly overpower all of your systems, your
This reminds me of
senses.
a place I've been before.
You
well,
can
this
see
is
through the
a lot.
open door leading into the kitchen. From the area, you can see what looks to be various like tincture bottles kind of laid out, like she was trying to maybe brew something. On a natural 20, Draxus, as you step in past her, you pick up the faintest smell, almost like putrid mud coming from her. It's very, very light, but it's as you move away from her, the smell seems to dissipate. But it seems this like smell of putrefaction and just like muddy water coming from her.
I just noticed the bottle.
Yeah, you just notice the tincture bottles, and you also do hear like the sound of a kettle whistling as well. Yeah, thank you.
I think your water's ready.
Oh, thank you, dear. She kind of like turns and starts shuffling toward the kitchen. Please sit down. I'll bring out some. Oh,
Here,
But we can
let
get
me
that for
help.
you.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat? We'll do what we can.
I had a brew that I was blending. Hopefully, it would help with the pain in my head. She's kind of sits down.
Question.
Yeah.
It was a teapot.
Correct.
It was whistling.
Yes.
Did the sound?
Not any. You didn't notice anything. There was no reaction to the.
Hold on. Look at the brain. Did the tendrils on the brain have any reaction to the whistle?
Just bring out the brain. Oh my God! No,
He was holding it.
Yes, and then y'all said we were here, so I'll put it away.
You didn't see
so roll
Put it away. Put it away now.
roll me an insight check.
Insight
As you
check?
kind
Oh,
of thought
jeez.
about the insight check.
That's gonna be terrible.
12.
Quite a lovely home.
Oh, thank you, Dorman. As you're kind of thinking about that, you kind of maybe get a sense that it's not so much just any loud noise, but like directed, very precise, shrill noise may be what can affect it.
He's just sitting here like motioning to her.
You saying you want to trigger this poor lady's whatever the fuck?
Monkey, is it?
Yes,
I do not do handling them very well.
We were just actually at your shop a moment ago. We met your grandpa.
Yes,
It's like rush hour.
Grandpa Carp. She kind of like settles into
You go this
an
way, Rick.
overstuffed chair.
You go this way, now go that way.
She goes, "Would you mind taking the kettle off the boil, please?"
I'll go get it.
Thank you.
He seemed worried about you, Monkey.
Oh, he is a very tough shell, but inside he's just a little big softy. She's here and kind of she holds her head.
When did this start to happen?
Well, I had went down to the dock. A friend of mine had come in on one of the barges. We had a lovely evening. We went and ate at a lovely little place down there called Pitch and Pail. It's a pretty good fare. But then on the way back, I heard a very strange musical sound I never heard before, and I stopped to look around, and I think I may have caught a chill as there was a bit of a rain had begun to fall, and I made my way back here. And then since this morning, I've just started feeling very, very poor. Forgive the neighbors; they're constantly practicing on outside.
And the walls are very thin. That's unfortunate.
Whoever Etsy is, tell them to quiet
Do I
down.
need to roll stealth for this?
Are you about to?
I've literally been, like, the whole time she's been talking, I've been slowly...
But while he's doing that, is the hurt.
Tell you what, Derek, because I could not see you do it, I will not let you. I will not make you roll stealth. But I will need you to roll stealth to inflate the bag up for that part. I'll give you advantage on the roll. Bravo. Well done.
Is her little tea thing ready?
Oh, that's
And
right.
he'll
You have bagpipes.
Start
So
pouring
I actually
the
stepped
water.
into the kitchen. You can see that there are several empty tincture bottles various health and healing potions have been set out. You do see like there's almost like a staunch brew with a tea bag set into it to kind of absorb into it. There is a small ceramic teapot currently. I'm sorry, a metal teapot currently on a stove, and a small ceramic teapot next to it with the lid up with that tea bag and the tincture brew inside of it. There are bottles everywhere. You can tell she's been doing various things trying to doctor whatever this is afflicting her.
It's a 14.
Okay. I'm going to summon 14 here, but slowly kind of and just enough air in there.
Oh god.
The path that you walked home, was it dark or was it well lit?
It had the normal the normal lanterns burning. Yes. It was no darker than normal.
So it was kind of patchy, like you were going through essentially like.
Especially with the rain, it's hard for the light to fully extend out on the docks.
Is this about to happen?
I'm grabbing the teapot without having like a little fire
Oh,
resist.
not with the hot water. Oh no.
I'm pouring the tea.
May I ask, what all have
Wait.
you done to try and...
Well, I have several friends who work in different herbological areas. I've had them prepare tinctures for me to deal with certain infections and poisons. Perhaps it may have been something I picked up while in the pitch docks.
That's very interesting.
They did mention that the cold could have given me a chill, that it could have exacerbated certain things, hence by preparing a special blend of tea.
Can I do a medicine check to see how she's afflicted? Like,
Sure, roll a medicine check. And Archimedes, roll me your performance check.
Jesus Christ. Alright, 19.
19. On a 19, you see that there is almost a very paleness to her skin. There's a pallor that comes to it. Around the auditory holes, there are like bruising that seems to. You can see the very beginnings of tendrils of like almost
dang
poison
it.
veins
Okay.
starting to.
I was hoping maybe she had some other kind of illness, but no.
That's a 19.
It echoes through this small house. You hear.
Followed by a shit. What the? Clink, 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 clink.
Percy and Goblin.
Now I need to make a roll for Loki. Over here and get my dice back because I'm a
Holy
proper GM
sassafras.
and always have my tools ready and prepared, and I'm never caught off guard.
Yes.
Out my foot.
Oh, totally. Never.
Never.
Okay.
No.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
That's how Drax is.
No.
So, as this
Longhorn. Like
piercing note
Drax.
echoes throughout the house,
Clink, 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 clink.
on your 19 medicine check, Nar, you will actually see the beginning of those tendrils
Go back in the air.
seem to fade back into the bruise of itself.
Okay.
And she's like you see like literal like pain and agony come to her face to the point where she like is you're standing in front of her, coming around her, right? Like she throws herself out of the chair. There's like enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna have to roll. Like, you can grab her as she screams. Her eyes almost seem to roll back to the back of the head, and at this point, you also notice that those bruises seem to pulse a little bit.
Oh god.
Okay. There's a couple of things I can try.
Did you ever
Shit! I got water all over me.
out of the game? Did you mention you did this bagpipe thing before?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the whole thing of. Did it work?
Now-
I don't know. I can't ask it.
Seeing if this
I'm just trying to
possibly
remember, like,
maybe
do I know
weaken
you did
whatever
this
this
on purpose,
is.
or was this like
There's
no
a couple of
one's
things I'm
aware?
going to try.
Okay.
First off, I'm going to try lesser restoration to see if that will remove the whatever this is. If that doesn't work, I've got remove curse.
I want to do performance to see if I can pretend I didn't know that's what
I will let you know that when you cast the lesser restoration,
So yeah, we'll go ahead and say that's cast.
you see the paleness of her skin seems to lessen. but whatever this is does not seem to abate. But the moment you cast remove curse, you actually see like this ooze and ichor start to flow from her ear.
Oh God. I try to grab like a napkin.
Archimedes!
Yeah.
You're in the kitchen.
Get one of your vials.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
grab
throw
the
me,
lace, throw
throw
it
me
off
one of
the
the
table.
vials that's on the
Pictures.
table.
No. Get one of your vials.
No, my performance was like,
Here,
I didn't realize
either
it was
one.
doing that.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Okay.
Come on, man.
Wait, is it coming out both of her ears or
You
only
see,
everyone?
it's like both of them. This like line of.
You get over here.
Yeah, I'm holding the other vial next to the other ear.
As it falls in, you're finally able to see this like in the light. It looks like just muddy swamp pitch water.
Yeah.
And it finally, it's about a good 2 inches falls into these vials before she finally just collapses, into your other arm.
Close that shit up.
Now Rose, this
Alice!
immediately.
We need that hot water.
She's not giving birth.
No! Get your ears out. Water
I'm
for your ears.
going to have to make
terrible
some
idea.
more.
No, it's not.
Uh,
That's the safest way to clean your ears.
Praxis, you feel a stirring in your arm.
Prestidigitation.
You're starting in your arm, and she's sort of, what? What happened?
I'm rubbing her shell.
By the gods, who are you? And she starts, who are you?
Oh.
Easy.
What?
You were very ill.
Sorry.
What happened? Right, you, my grandfather sent you.
Making
Like
more
as you're
hot
staring
water.
at her, you see the very light, pale gray ash color slowly starting to be replaced by a very almost like healthy forest green. The yellow tint of her eyes starting to come back to it.
There
As she,
you go.
Oh, she kind of pushed it.
There you go.
Thank you. What happened?
You've apparently gotten very ill.
Oh,
We had to extract something
you extract
From
what?
that, if you will.
Yeah, this was in your ear. You want to see?
Archimedes, are you holding them together?
I'm holding them basically like this. Looking
As you're looking at them, like if you bring them within an inch of each other, it's almost like the symbiote. You see these
trying
They're trying to
you
get
see
out
kind
of the
of
vial.
like almost like little tendrils come up trying to connect to each other. Why does that not have a brain in its jar?
You gotta keep them separated.
Luckily,
She can't. Did you pull the brain in the jar?
Yes, I did just do it because I saw that, so I was like,
As you
will
hold
it
it, you
pull
see
off of the other
like,
brain?
you see the outer tendrils want to move in, but the tendrils already in that brain seem not to be affected.
I cleaned up the kitchen and started heating up more water. Your
Well,
tea water will take a little bit longer.
Oh, thank
it looks
you.
like you are right on the bend immediately.
I try to
Oh,
close the
boy,
door so she
shit
can
out
see
me.
the
I told you it was the only
But
thing
you
that would
did
work.
Say something about
In the
going by the
kitchen.
pitch and
I
pale.
didn't do it in the
Oh,
kitchen. I did it in
yes,
here.
me and my friend who works on
You
the
should
barn,
prestidigitation.
Averthan.
Everything.
He and I had met for supper the other evening at the Pitch and Pale, and I remember I was walking home as a torrential downpour. I love the water. It's a very very cool and very cleansing. Did you know that she begins just to describe various aspects of rain, and she's just rambling, and after about a good 2 minutes, she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I was walking home in the rain, and I heard a very unusual sound. It was almost like music. And then I found myself at my front door, and I thought maybe I just, I lose myself occasionally, and perhaps maybe that had happened. I just this morning was feeling rather odd.
You were a bit more than a little odd, I'm afraid.
That's rude.
I hope I wasn't.
You were apparently quite ill. You were
Oh.
You have a
severely
strange
bruised around.
concoction going on in a teapot.
You see her, so she stands up and walks. And the way, like, she walks in this very, like, her little hands held here, her little legs kind of in a shuffling step motion. As she goes, "Oh, I must have called in some fake. Yes, I did. I was trying various tinctures. I remember that now. Yes. Oh, You see her walk over to the.
Yeah, you dabbed your ear with this dab.
Toy. She goes, "Oh, it's all right, dude. It's just fake lace. You can throw that away. Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate it." She picks up the teapot and just kind of, "Oh my, I really did make quite a concoction, didn't I?"
Sounds an interesting scene.
Well, you might like to roll either medicine or nature to determine what she has made.
Sure.
Boy, not me.
At my +8, this better be good.
Dang it.
Wait, medicine and nature.
25 nature.
Okay.
I
Oh,
got
that's not
23
that bad.
medicine.
Okay.
13 medicine. Level 7.
Oh, I mean,
They know if you rolled or not.
Oh, I
I
did
suppose
good.
I can roll.
I did good.
Stop doing the dumb.
15 medicine.
Okay.
19.
Or is it nature and or medicine?
Those that meet the DC of 20 for either medicine or nature.
Nah.
The nature, as you're
Yeah.
going, like as you're kind of looking at the various different plants and roots, medicine, looking at the various tinctures and things, the two of you at the same moment like come to realization, she has made essentially a superior healing potion in this teapot.
Oh. Well, I mean, I'm not that surprised. She is the magic shopper.
I'm not too surprised either. Usually you would go for a healing potion to see if it cures any ailment you may have. But if it's anything severe, you have to do something a bit more than just heal your body. Otherwise, the sickness just continues. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
You see her kind of, oh, it seems a waste to, it seems not a thing to waste. She walks over, see her digging through some bottles and you can, pulls a small bottle, it says you must have actually pour the concoction into it. You see her set and kind of laughs. She goes, well, I'm afraid I don't have way in the much gold to repay you for helping me, but here. She hands you essentially you have a superior healing potion.
Oh, that is awful kind of you. Let's see. Miss Alice, you can possibly carry this.
Made with love.
Put a cloth around it and put it in the bag. Make sure it don't break. All the coinage that's in there.
Yeah.
Your grandfather will be glad to know that you're feeling better.
Oh,
Yes, I'm pretty sure
Then
he's
he can
quite
go
Worried.
finished with
as you see her,
running the shop.
oh God,
from
he's
what I
running the shop.
understand.
I have to go. And this turtle seems to kick it into a high gear. And like begins moving and scooting around. You see her grabbing the bag, putting the cloak on, this little staff. Well, thank you all so very, very much. If you wouldn't mind, I need to get to my shop. Please, she stands by the door.
The
Yes, ma'am.
water was very nice.
Yes.
Archie, don't forget anything. Don't leave anything behind.
A little,
Well, Grumpy, he is very kind.
yes, a little trick of being a cleric that I'm able to do occasionally. She's kind of, oh, well, okay, blessings of the deep Father be upon you all. If you'll excuse me.
Never before have I seen a turtle with the spirit of a harrigan. I'm maxed out.
Well done, Jeff.
You get a gold star.
I mean, I'll take it. I've been spending mine like.
I'm just imagining, the turtle you always
So
stop
fast.
to try and help across the road, and as soon as you get out, you're like, oh, poor guy. Yeah, it's just, where the hell did that come from?
That's what happens when you meet a turtle monk. That's what happens when you
Oh my god.
Was it Thirsty Bears? Or not Bears, Country Bears? I'm chubby, but I'm cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
Just, where the hell did it
Either
come?
that or we can go to the Swan Princess.
Yeah.
My name is Speedy.
So, as you see her quickly like running off down the path toward the different mercantiles areas.
What time of day?
Well,
So she said,
You're
works.
reaching into like the middle part of the afternoon, so around 1, 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're still the day's barely just getting
so she said she met her friend
she met her
and
friend in
then
the
got
pit.
sick.
Yes, she ended up wandering off somewhere, some path into the mire, no doubt.
At
Heard
the
some
first
song.
tavern.
Got the yes?
They met at the first tavern
The
that we
first
were
one.
at.
Oh, I have it.
Yes.
Pitch and pay.
Pitch
Yep.
The one with the giant, yes.
And it smelled funny.
I don't want Cookie to be the evil guy.
I mean, we could always. Now we have some symptoms to look for: headaches, bruising. We could probably just kind of go scout through town and see what's what.
It's entirely possible. We could do that.
We could also go investigate the docks, since that seems to be where
Well,
our
considering
bugbear friend met his.
Considering her memory was a little iffy as to where she's gone, we could also find this Averthin person and see if maybe they know where she went after they met. Have our first clue as to where this thing might be that we can possibly get rid of it.
We can go check on everything. I've also got a goblin we could go look into, Squelch, and see what if. Oh, that's the guy that the bugbear met before he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh. Oh.
But giving that again, we weren't able to discuss with him his problems before he decided to try and eat the captain. The captain turned him into a.
It is kind of difficult to do that with a corpse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, unless you have the right spells.
Even then, I think you need pieces.
It also begs the question if that brain is even dead.
I believe so. It wasn't moving when I took it out.
Well,
Did we ever get the name of the bugbear?
No.
don't believe so.
Well, I don't recall.
I swear to God, if you're putting Abby something on there.
No.
Something.
Abby Normal.
I put an abnormal brain into a 7-foot-tall, 400-pound gorilla. If you don't know that reference, folks, you're way too young to be watching this show.
One word.
It's on Netflix.
All even knows it.
The little no.
Said again.
Young Frankenstein.
Young
yeah.
Frankenstein.
God, such a good movie.
It is.
Alright, so where is the Shadowvale 6 heading?
So, should we all go talk to the one guy, or should we split and go try and find both guys?
Well,
Because we have no knowledge of where either of them are right now.
quite honestly, my vote would be on that. Split into two parties, see if we can find the two folk that we need to get questions from, and then reconnoiter.
It's true.
Well, rendezvous is actually what I meant to say.
You said it's still kind of morning,
Yeah,
midday-ish?
getting into the beginning of the mid-afternoon.
Let's...
Most likely.
Alright,
it'll be-
plan. Let's stop. Let's get something to eat, because I apparently missed out on food, and I drank too much last night, and then the whole...
You most
Yeah.
certainly did.
That
Yes.
was today.
So,
Technically,
shit,
yeah.
that was today.
Yes.
Let's get lunch, we'll separate, and convene back at dinner, and consolidate our information.
I like that plan.
Okay.
Everyone else?
Sounds good to me.
I'm all for it.
That way we can start from a central place, and might be able to get our information we need as well.
I'll look around for any random passerby.
Roll me perception check.
You! What is this first?
21.
21.
Where's a good place to eat here?
Probably where we've been.
There is a there's a female wood elf that's currently walking by, carrying what looks to be a large woven basket with a like cloth, a cheesecloth over the top of it. Kind of catches your eye as you she just gives a nod.
Ma'am,
Yes.
would you mind telling where might we find delicacy to eat here?
Oh, we're there is the Grab and Go. It's a lovely little restaurant. It's right on the edge of the boardwalk and the Dry District. It's the usual local fare.
Thank you kindly.
She's kind of nodding to
I would not try it though unless you have a very large appetite. Their portion sizes are rather big.
Archimedes heard a challenge.
He is also extremely hungry. Like he said, he's the only.
I'll flip her a gold
Oh,
coin into the basket.
Thank you. She just kind of turns and toddles off.
Delicacies?
You don't want to eat trash, do you?
I mean, at this point, I'd eat the shoe leather I have if I could reconstitute it enough.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I didn't say I was going to. I just said I'm that hungry.
Nar looking at the blueberry ring.
By the way, that conversation would have been in Wood Elf.
Yes.
In Elvish.
Elvish, yeah.
Do you speak Elvish?
Now I don't. Now I don't know what you said. Thanks for ruining that whole scene.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well,
Are we checking on the kitchen? Is that what we do?
I think they are.
Okay.
I suppose we're going to go to this grab and gulp and
We're
see
going
what
to the
this
grab and
is.
gulp to get Bayou Barbecue.
Woo!
Grab and gulp. That was my nickname in high school.
Was it?
God damn it. Okay. Archimedes.
See,
Travel roll. Luck roll.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I mean, we did say barbecue.
Yeah.
There's a 12.
You'll have no issue as you easily are able to navigate. There are only very few shops that sit on the edge of the dry bed district and into the. Somebody give me the name of the platforms that go out over the water.
The boardwalk?
Pier?
Thank you,
Pier,
boardwalk.
Or pier.
Um,
Port.
Dock.
Dock.
What did they call me, Doc? Because they still look to me.
uh,
Boardwalk was the word I was trying to think of. Thank you. You find a rather large, kind of squat building. Half of it literally sitting on the boardwalk over the Griphold Swamp, and half on the dry bed itself. There are people going in and out of it. You hear like some lively Bayou-esque style music.
Like Zydeco.
Ding 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 ding.
Nope. Turn around all the way.
Nope. My mom always told me banjo music is stuff you run away from.
So as you step in, I found the name of this race. This race.
What they look like?
It's the catfish.
Oh.
race.
Loxon?
That's elephant.
No, that's Loxodon.
Oh, I'm thinking Loxon.
It's like
What's that he said?
It starts with L though.
Yeah.
I'm going to space.
The fish people.
The fish people.
I blame the fish
Lakatha.
Lakatha. Thank you.
Lakatha.
This place
I was
appears
close.
to be owned and operated by a bunch of Lakatha, these large catfish-like merfolk-looking individuals that are just kind of happily trudging along. Funnily enough, serving barbecue. Or a barbecue style.
I'm
It's-
guessing there's like a little waterfall of something
Yeah.
around here, yeah, so they can pass through easy. Yeah. Because they got stick with.
Can I get a fish basket?
Just slowly steps away from next to him.
The only thing is asking for a fish packet from a fish. A fish just goes, okay. Because fish eat fish all the time.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Very true.
Fish just
Depends
eat
on the
fish
fish.
all the time.
Fish do eat fish.
So you
Fish are
if
friends,
Food,
not food.
So as your people kind of laughing back, well, you do see that there's a lot of like meat floating, kind of like steeped and floating in various different roux and seasonings and different juices. There are what appear to be like whole like sides of fish on planks and everything. And then you do see, because Moffat loves doing this kind of stuff. There actually is something called the Gulper Challenge. Just kind of like, it's like a large banner across a raised platform where you see a table and chair. It just says the Gulper Challenge.
The golden challenge.
Goodness. Wonder what you have to do in order to.
You, as you're standing there, to all of my friends who are originally from Louisiana and the Bayou area,
I'm very, very sorry for what you're about to hear.
Oh dear.
You watch as one of, what was it called again? A
Lakatha.
Lakatha. I don't forget. You watch as one of the Lakathas approach you and just goes, well, Michelle, what can I do for you today?
Food. Second question. Competition.
Oh, you want the gulper challenge? Well, it's quite simple, my friend. You gotta beat our grandpappy. Ah, I'm just kidding with you. No, we got a large wild boar that we have packed nice special for that. It's probably about, I say 50s. Good 50, 60, oh God, what was that? It's not feet, it's the smaller one.
Inches.
There we go, about that much, it's about that long. It's probably a good, 20, 30 pounds of just of straight meat.
So that's
Do we
the
think I
prize?
can
Wait,
eat half
no,
my
not
body
pound.
weight
What's
meat?
You,
Sausage?
Are we talking about the prize or this? Like, okay.
you watch as another Lacrotha walks up and she's like, Billy, please just go back in the kitchen. Go back in the kitchen, Billy. Thank you. I'm so very, very sorry. He fell on his head as a small child.
No.
She was, I'm Agatha. Welcome to the Grab and Gulp. The Gulper Challenge actually is, it is a large cut of a pork steak, roughly about 2 to 3 pounds. However, if you eat it all in one sitting, you and up to 3 individuals eat free here for the entirety of the year, excluding the Gulper Challenge, of course.
See what I tell you? We're in Florida.
Today on Man's
That's
First
a lot
Food.
easier
You
than
can
the
throw
half
rolls
of
at
my
you
body
as
weight
well.
that I initially thought this
no,
was.
that's the Sahar's place down the road. That's Lambert's. For those of you who don't know, Lambert's is very famous for being the home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
Gulper?
love it, dude.
Gulper?
Gulper?
No.
I barely even know her.
Welcome back, Shelby.
That's a beautiful mom.
How is Takita?
She is good. She has been fed.
Yay.
She has got Brittany, who apparently is probably going to be mama.
You're welcome.
That's hard.
So,
Oh, buddy.
we take the pork steak and then all of us eat for free.
That is
So we're back
if
to
you
Florida.
beat it, which, good luck.
Do we trust this pork steak?
No, not pork steak. It's a
Pork.
pig. It's
Pork.
Yeah, we're not
Pork.
eating
It's not
pork.
lumber.
But the
I swear to God, I heard
pork
pork
steak.
steak, and I
Yes,
was like, did
porch
we walk
steak,
up
where it's made
somewhere?
out of the dogs that live under your porch.
I was thinking
I
more
just thought
that they
like that they had just left steaks laying on a porch, and we were like,
see.
haha, we're
I
gonna
was-
take that.
I was thinking along
Don't
the
care about
lines.
the gangrene growing
Like
up
that.
in this.
Like the pie in the window. Oh, is that steak
You got your
laying out
steak
here?
with or without penicillin.
We just call it dry age these days.
Yeah.
Alright,
Hey, they were trying to dry the meat out like you were saying we could do the gator.
True. Whose Coke's yours? Are these your?
Oh, they're for
Can I have one?
yeah. So,
Yeah, you dropped them, didn't you?
yes. So both of you like to try the Gulper Challenge.
yeah.
I believe in you. Hashtag bless. Hashtag bless. Hashtag.
I mean, if we're talking about 3 pounds of meat,
That's an easy
I could do that right now.
Yeah, same.
Same. Still,
Gotta lose a quarter of my body weight.
hashtag bless. Hashtag bless.
So, with that, Agatha's like, you both want to try?
Yeah.
Well, follow me. And she kind of like toddles over
Oh, I only need to cast that one time. Okay, never mind.
as she brings the second. Billy brings up a second chair. Oh, somebody gonna eat Billy. Go back. Thank you, son. Thank you. We need to get him seen about. Oh, so
You need to get that education.
So as the two of you sit down, Agatha steps up and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, and proprietors, and all visitors of the Grab and Go.
Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure it's
It's
D4,
D4.
but I'm going to check.
We have two individuals who wish to try the Gulper Challenge. Now, they have heard about it and understood the risks attached to this challenge. But as such, you watch as
The risks.
Lakota walks out with some enforcement. He goes, "We ask that you please sign at the adhered areas."
Quickly read through this contract because nobody mentioned risk first.
Your standard
It's
is
going to be fun.
any
I love
damage,
words.
any sort of physical damage that comes to you, you're doing something on cord, that whole thing.
Okay, so it's more of a overstuffing yourself risk.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
What is the name of this place?
The grab and gulp.
This could also
Yes, we're well
be a
aware.
whorehouse.
We already made the joke.
I wasn't here. I was feeding the kitten.
So, as the two of you are readying yourself, people start kind of like watching, gathering around. You see the doors to the kitchen swing open, and two large cuts of pork steak are wheeled out. And the moment you do, the smell of pepper, of spice, of heat just assaults your nostrils. It's like a approximately 2-inch thick, 3-pound cut of fine pork steak that has been marinated and seared in a secret blend of various spices and different marinades, so that as you literally as you walk past, you people like eyes start watering, like it's.
So when do we get to do the real life part of the episode where we show the people out in the world what this stuff's supposed to actually look like?
Whenever you want to.
I
So
will make this thing.
you are each and it's this thing's like the size of a hubcap. This thing is huge. Set down in front of each of you.
What's a hubcap?
Sorry. I mean, technically, it would be on a carriage, so we wouldn't know what a hubcap
He said,
is.
well, he said with plastic, so I'm just.
Fine, a carriage wheel.
Yeah.
Well, with that, you have 5 minutes to completely devour the entirety of the steak.
Just said one sitting. Didn't say.
Yeah, no one mentioned
So
5 minutes.
It was written within the.
And you never said it was written in there for 5 minutes
You
either.
just said you perused it.
No, I said I read it to make
Okay,
sure because
fair,
of
fair
risk.
enough. I will take a step back.
What's the restaurant called?
The grab and gulp.
I mean-
there is a 5-minute time limit to it. You must clear the entirety of the plate. You do not have to drink the marinade or any of the juices that remain, but the steak itself must be gone. The pork steak itself must be gone at the end of 5 minutes.
How much do we owe them if we don't finish it?
This is a 30 gold steak.
Yeah,
Mere shells. Mere
still worth a
shells.
try if nothing else.
Yeah.
All right, so
Wait. Change it to a cat.
okay.
I want one too. Meow.
Very, very well. We have another one.
She's ferocious
validating. Billy, yeah.
Contract.
Derek did the thing.
Do, 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 do.
I didn't know. I didn't look at what's causing that.
So Archie, Dorman,
That's annoying.
Morwin.
It is the length of your live.
Really?
Hmm.
That's it.
The length of the live will cause it to pop up the thing that gives you
thing before, so
give you the ad. It's
the plus sign,
it's new.
and then if you on the very bottom, scroll over to live.
yep.
That is
But it'll
unbelievably
cut
annoying.
it'll cut you off with that. Like, would you like to start advertising the products that you're selling? Would you like to it's trying to?
It's trying to help, and it's not.
Yeah, it's.
I have to go in and just turn off no ads then.
I don't know if you can to be
Sorry,
honest.
folks.
But I can't go live on TikTok.
So
on my account,
a third one of these pork steaks are brought to you. And again, it's cayenne, it's Tabasco, it's just all this heat and seasoning.
delicious.
So
I think you made a terrible mistake. Out of character, I think you made a terrible mistake.
Huh?
Cats cannot stand heat. Why do you think you sprinkle cayenne pepper on your porch?
Ooh.
To keep cats out.
Ooh. Okay, so
I'm not like tech.
who's eating part of the steak?
No, they each
Oh,
get
you're
one.
Everyone
biologically
gets a
a
steak.
cat.
No, 3 of them each have one.
Oh, so Orwin.
I mean,
Dorman.
go ahead,
And
have
Archimedes.
fun. Just
Oh, okay.
good luck.
So, with that, a large dinner triangle is rung, and people begin to chant. So, it's going to be 3 Constitution saving throws. I will be nice to you, Morwen, and not make you make your own disadvantage for being a cat. So,
Thanks.
first one is a DC of 15.
Come on. You can do it. I believe in you.
No.
You don't have to believe in yourself. Just believe in the me that
15
believes
exactly.
Okay.
Dirty 30.
All right.
in you. You're fine.
Damn it, we started that again.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Did you
I'm gonna
do
try-
that
I'm gonna use an
blessing?
No,
inspiration.
not that time. Okay.
Holy Mother of God, it got worse.
What was your good roll?
My good roll was a 6. This is a 3.
I imagine the Graham Gulp, it has like an N apostrophe kind of
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
Boy, I didn't account for the spice.
Wait,
What's up?
Are you doing
Natural,
saving throw or are
okay.
you doing
no.
check?
It is a saving throw for her.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Morwen, you get about 4 bites into this, and then it's it's
The
every
spazzing cat.
yeah.
No, I was imagining like the reaction the cats have like they're scrunched up their
Yeah,
face
like
the
my
whole
face is
time.
just like.
So yeah, with that, Morwen, you are
My hair is on end. It makes no sense.
One
Sears
down.
back.
you
Sweating profusely.
Cats
next.
sweat through their paws.
Exactly.
The next one is a DC of 18.
She's panting.
Am I still doing this or am I
No,
done?
you were like the moment you
I'm just gonna slide it over towards the
That's
north.
a 22.
okay
19.
okay.
I did
Uh,
it
I mean, you can
Normally
eat
you
the
didn't
rest
know an
of
owl
it.
could sweat, but he's
Look, the way he's eating this is literally cut a long strip and just straight down.
right. I take a bite of a steak. What's it? Is it con save?
con save
19.
19.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, Nar. Like it's got some spice to it, but it's
What's wrong with it?
Spicy.
Oh, very good.
all right. The final save is a DC of 20.
Just sitting there watching the sweat drip out of my paws.
Cannot lose this one.
Oh. After I get a few more bites in, it's a 3.
Dorman's just
You're
What are you talking about?
Suddenly you're
I can't feel my
Fuckers.
lips.
Natural 20 for a total of 31.
Woo!
Exactly a 20 with the bless because of a +1.
the 2 of you finish.
You're just Anders.
Dorman, you
Andrew
just
Zimmerman
you
in this
powered
town.
through this thing. Like in under 3 minutes, you have put away
No water.
no water, just
At
straight.
all.
No, you just powered through this thing, no problem. It takes you a moment. You got to work for it. But Archimedes, you managed to kind of just sit back. Your feathers are like on end. You're just. So everybody begins to applaud. Also, you two. The next 24 hours in game, you are resistant to fire damage.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
me
like
too.
where this is going.
Good job.
Because I also don't
We
know
tried.
if you would have succeeded at the challenge earlier.
She made it 2 bites in.
You had some goat milk?
You watch as Ashley goes, here's some milk.
It's hot, like my lips are on fire.
Here's some milk.
You gotta.
I had one for you as well.
I'll feel that on the way out.
What was good?
What?
Part of inspiration, I'm going to fill out on the way out.
It was good going in.
They attracted a crowd.
Oh, yes, like that.
Can I watch for anybody doing weird shit?
roll me a perception. Actually, make this an insight.
Maybe-
Unintentionally, we have
maybe
done what we
if
wanted
we
to
get
do.
leftover with the
Drawn it.
insight.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, this
Spice
will be- this
sometimes
will be
dies
perception.
after
Make
leftovers.
perception.
At least
Okay,
my
my
experience.
perception was
yeah,
a
that's
lot
true.
better.
That's true. That's true.
It soaks in.
Can we get a? Can we get a?
Can we get to go boxes?
I was gonna call it a doggy bag,
Or
but then
doggy
I was
bag.
just like,
Thinking the
22?
spice might die down later.
They bring you like a large there's a large like paper container that they kind of fold over.
This is a
and
small
wrap
one.
Fuzzy on your
Did they fold it up to look like a catfish?
I don't know, maybe.
That looks like a boat.
Hey!
I'm all for that.
I like the blue.
So on a
Oh,
22.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. So on a 23, you're kind of watching everyone. There is somebody that is not with the rest of the crowd. They're in a corner table. You see a human man sitting there. He has a very pained look on his face, and it looks to be like nursing a bowl of soup. From that, you can tell it looks to be like some sort of like chicken broth with noodle in it. Occasionally, like he'll reach. He's wearing a leather cap over his head. You see he'll like kind of reach up occasionally and do one of these. He's got like a trembling breath to him. He's over there, like you see him sipping his soup. He seems to kind of be like off by himself.
Well, I'll walk over to him.
So he just goes, "Oh,
You okay?
I'm all right. I just don't feel the best in the world.
Oh, do you mind if I sit here? The crowd's a little loud for me.
I'm afraid I wouldn't be very good company."
Oh, that's quite fine.
He continues to kind of eat the soup. What can I reserve? That's not a D20, that's a D12.
Is this something just you noticed?
Well, you guys were eating.
Yeah,
this
we were
is
eating.
me.
She was watching the crowd.
Ma'am, unfortunately, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I don't need any sort of
Oh no.
company. Oh, God, it's my head. Oh.
It sounds like you have a mighty headache.
rude.
You have a mighty headache, then.
It's been going on for a couple of days now. Oh, and I was hoping this broth would settle my stomach. That's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do just that one time. But you see her kind of settle my stomach.
Alice is like, I need help.
But I'm afraid that roll me a dexterity saving throw, Alice.
Oh dear. Can you dodge the projectile vomit?
How well can you dodge?
A dirty 20.
Okay. You see it happen before it happens. You're able to throw yourself off the side as it's just everywhere. I'm not going to describe it. I don't want, but it does not look normal or natural. You watch as this guy just kind of, I'm sorry, and clump just like face plants. Everybody now, like you see, a few people are kind of screaming, like the entirety of this restaurant, they're like looking back, and I just like, oh, what happened? Bring mops and
Don't touch that.
what do you? And then you.
Owl boy.
It's just like the big puffball of an owl.
My brain is thinking.
Hand me one of the
vials
vials that has this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, owl boy.
How do you want the one with the thing in it?
Here.
I'll take that
They'll be attracted to each other. So.
vial to see if any of the goop that expelled that looked weird matches that.
We need some ginger.
What's your armor class?
Oh fuck me. 16.
16. As you reach the vial over, suddenly the hand comes up and grabs you as this ashen face, black sunken eyes that are completely glazed over, just you see as you literally watch as tendrils spread out, moving, and it's just as you roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Do we all?
If yes, everyone roll for initiative. As plays begins, natural one for initiative. Roll begins to break up the chaos.
Okay, cool.
12.
I get to roll the
Great.
When you're ready.
Rose
I'll
up
let
on
you
me
know.
and turns into a zombie.
Get no respect.
No, there is none. Absolutely none.
Alexis.
I got an 18.
18.
Implying that you're walking around here in this place that is not a whorehouse.
Exactly.
Alice.
12.
12. Dorman.
14.
Very rude.
I was just
Archimedes.
trying to get it
20.
from the loud crowd.
Morwen.
Oh, it was a 10.
And Nar.
17.
17.
I go.
Archimedes.
I didn't roll great.
Followed by
Plus 6.
Draxus. Then we
Dude, I have a
had
plus 3.
Nar.
I rolled a 7.
Then
Well, part of it's my
Dorman.
new armor. I just got.
Oh.
Then Alice. Then Morwen. And then we're gonna call it a zombie for right
Oh, I go before the zombie?
now. Alright.
Sweet.
Archimedes! As you
was
hand
sure
her
that
the
wasn't
vial,
gonna
you
happen.
see this thing reach up and grab her wrist and start to lunge. The table kind of blocking it for a moment, but you see the strength of it actually lifting the table up. The fact that this thing was able to push the table that easily means there is some element that has been added to this creature, to this once human individual.
This was a human?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Fuck, I was infected this. Sorry.
Actually, that's a fun idea, Nar.
What?
So, he's got a crossbow.
Okay.
He's gonna take a bolt and literally scrape it across what's left of their steak and fire it at him.
Oh,
Just dip it in the marinade from your own plate.
Roll your attack.
yeah, we put ours right in the
I'm
fridge.
Your
curious.
attack plus
Doggy
spicy.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
Ours
think.
is put up.
Ours is in a nice little bowl.
Well, fine, it's off the marinade off my plate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Plus a D3 of spicy.
To re-roll that or not?
I'll take a shot.
If this works, I'm gonna follow
No,
your,
because it's a
your
one.
idea.
He is heavily loaded right now. So that's a nat one on a crossbow.
Oh no!
You may need to go fly over the swamp.
Damn it!
Oh boy, here we go.
There we
Not the
go.
nat
It's
one.
been a while.
It has been a while, folks. So, Archimedes. Say when. So this is a ranged attack.
Yep.
What's the damage dot?
It's just an awkward crit. Not so stealthy. If you were hiding, your target sees you, they have advantage on their next attack against you.
Oh.
Okay.
So I can actually know what happens. As you fire off your little crossbow, you had too much of it marinated, and so it's kind of like flares back into your eyes. So you're just kind of blinded. You're just like screaming for a moment. As
Where's the
everybody-
milk?
That's
Who's got the
terrible. That's a terrible crit one. Wow.
There's like a little glass of milk right in front of you.
Opens up his eyes, they're both bloodshot.
Oh my god.
So, by the way, as the combat is happening, people are going to be rushing out. So any you were on the raise, so I was okay. But any sort of like ranged attack will have disadvantages. It's going to last for about 2 rounds before everybody can clear out of this restaurant. Right, so anything else?
Scream incoherently, pouring milk in my eyes.
Grax, you're up.
I scream as a reaction. I scream as a reaction.
That's a free action.
I'm doing a reaction. It's a bit longer than a free action. Anyway, we'll try and see if I can get close enough. Is that possible? I know it's like
Currently,
somewhat crowded around here
it
and
is
all that.
considered difficult terrain, but
Yeah.
you are because you were not part of it.
My walking speed's at 20.
It's it's probably a good 20 feet to where they're at, so you could sort of like push your way through the crowd, get about halfway
kinda-
to it. Yeah.
Everybody move! Sadly.
I don't speak Aquan.
Ah, damn it. I guess best I can do right now. Oh boy. I can try and get this zombie at least somewhat
Do we get bound?
restricted. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to
It was no longer a chill day.
Just play the Roadhouse soundtrack.
Roadhouse. Alright. So 20-foot square.
Okay.
I'm casting Entangle.
Oh.
I'm going
Okay.
to try and just get him.
Okay. So you can put it into like the corner where it was sitting, kind of that way it'll just reach into where.
I mean, that
That's
works out.
kind of what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Basically just
Sucks for anyone who's out on the other side
casting
of that
it,
wall.
and these different tendrils start reaching out and trying to wrap around his arms and
What's the
restrain
save
him.
for that?
The save is a strength 16.
16. Strength save. That is a 16 on the dice. That will, yeah.
Damn!
Total be 19.
Well,
Is Alice within that range?
No, she was
Oh,
just, yeah.
oh.
That's
Okay,
what
you
he
did
was
the corner,
making
you're
sure
right.
of.
Non-copyrighted music.
take that.
I was thinking a little bit more like goofy.
Well, I'm going to keep it up there, so I'm going to concentrate on that.
Okay.
So
Does anybody enter
every
the house
turn,
in
he's
here?
going to have to make that save.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Nar, you're up.
Okay, well, okay, how far am I from the...
So you had stepped up to where they were at, so you're a little bit further than he is. You're probably about a good 30 feet from where that's happening.
Okay, can I hop table to table to reduce some of that difficult terrain?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Okay.
There was a much better thing I could have done. I just realized it.
13.
13. As you go to hop on the first table, some of the patrons kind of bump into it and you're kind of spilled out onto the ground. You're not prone, but you're unable to make the leap.
Okay.
I'm going to say they just took your bonus action to try to leap onto the table.
Okay, how closer am I now?
Oh, you move 5 feet closer.
My speed is 55, but I could activate my boots, actually.
I mean, at half speed, that's 25 feet. You can still get there with
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I wasn't sure, because...
Yeah.
Okay, alright, then yeah, I'll get there.
Alright.
Um,
So you're able to kind of like move and push your way through the throngs
Okay.
of people leaving, and you find yourself standing at that large, now kind of half overturned table. This strange zombie-like entity having Alice by the wrist, kind of trying to pull her toward him.
oh shit. Alice, no. Okay. It's not what I meant to go off fast, but...
No!
Sorry.
Try to grab at her.
No.
Paws are too sweaty.
Okay.
These arms are heavy.
Let's
not
see. I will... I'm gonna try to stun it. Hitting it with a... could have got my,
Yeah, I was
staff. Okay. I'm gonna side fire out and I'm gonna hit it with a melee attack. And try to stun it.
Okay.
What?
What was
It's the toy. That's what it was, okay? It was 15 to hit.
15 just barely hits.
Okay, great.
Ooh, good job.
Yay. I hit it with my staff and it needs to make a con saving throw, please. DC 14.
19 on the dice.
Ah,
God dang it!
it's making all these saves.
I know.
How is this zombie so...
Well, it's just being called a zombie. We don't know what it
Alright,
actually
that's my first
is.
attack. Alright. Oh, I need to roll damage. Sorry.
This is some last of those D8s.
D8.
are zombies either.
No, I know.
D8. 6 plus
Got some shit growing in its head.
4 is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning from your staff, right?
Yes, one
Okay,
handed.
magical weapon, so you're good.
It ate a mushroom.
It is magical. Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah, the mushroom
Do,
eating.
I will attack it again.
Do it again.
That is a 21. So
21 will
hit.
definitely hit.
Second, 8 bludgeoning magical. And didn't action. My bonus action trying to jump, didn't fail. That's pretty much everything.
Okay.
So
Up next, we have Dorman with Alice on deck.
Dorman is going to jump up on top of the table while a roll dipped in the marinade is in his mouth. Draw his sword
I
and
absolutely approve.
leap across the tables.
It's going to be a acrobatics check.
Okay.
If you succeeded earlier with your arrow, your bolt, I was gonna take one of my hands and slather in the marinade and just slap the person in the eyes.
It's a 13 acrobatics.
Actually, I was going to say do either athletics or acrobatics, whichever one.
Oh.
Because both could work.
What
Okay,
You said you were gonna do, it just sounds like a
18
drunken
athletics.
Challenge.
That'll be able to negate the difficult terrain. You get a leap from table to table.
Cool.
So you have your full movement. It does take your
Alright.
bonus action to do that, though.
Nice.
Not what I wanted to do.
At least you're right there.
I didn't want to use my bonus action.
You want to use your action then?
No. I'd rather just use my movement. Because I have 45 feet of movement.
Oh,
Yeah, I really have movement.
I'll call that your movement then.
Cool. With my bonus action, I will rage. And then I will
I owe you a bonus action, Michelle.
make a reckless
Because that was just
attack.
movement instead of. But
Yeah.
reckless, okay?
Yeah, against him. So,
Alright.
If
15 plus 6
I don't good.
plus 2. 23 to
Definitely
hit.
hits.
Alright, cool. 5 plus 3. Yep. 8 plus 2. 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing, okay.
Second attack.
Somebody whistling for help.
What was that, Metal Raven? Alright, second attack.
That was a melee.
14
Strange bird.
plus a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll hit.
Alright.
Are we still just chilling in the spot?
Alright, so that's 10
We
plus
haven't
3,
moved over
13
to
plus
the
2. 15 slashing damage.
We're in the restaurant.
You. 15 slashing?
Yep.
I meant battle music.
Alright. Still up.
It sounds like the end of Mass Effect.
Yes, still up.
Action surge.
Okay.
Reckless attack. 15 plus a bunch of stuff.
15's the minimum, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is 9 plus 3 plus 2. So 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And last attack.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah, boy.
Does your thing do any things on the 20?
No, not specifically.
Say when.
When?
We have a debt. Would you like to read it, please?
So we are
The top
looking
one.
at.
Just read the name of it.
Oh dear. It is called Heroic End.
What?
Alright, so.
Nope.
Natural
Maximum-
20 on the con save.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Can
Now, before you whip your dick out, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Maximum quadruple damage.
Oh.
Then succeed on a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, or you drop to 1 HP.
Yep. So that was the
Everyone
natural
duck
20
as
on
he
the con
turns
save. I
around.
knew it was coming. Alright,
Yep.
so 12 plus
So, are we killing this
Because
poor
I'm
man,
about
or
to
we're not
turn
coming out?
right.
15.
I don't want to hit any
Is
of
it
you
too
with
late after
my-
they've turned?
15 plus 2, 17. So 17 times
I don't even think we-
4.
4.
We've tried the whole saving it
60
after it turn thing. We just immediately went into like. You tried. But we immediately went in.
I can make it
everybody else was like,
non-lethal if it's gonna kill
Well, I
him.
was trying to
Well, I
stun
mean,
him.
it's he's already dead.
Yeah.
This guy's
Okay,
passed, yeah.
I
cool.
was trying to do
However, he only,
68.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
he only
68
has
slashing damage.
65 HP to
Okay.
start with, and he only had
Like 10.
no, he only had 8 HP left.
No.
So you almost went double over on that.
That capsaicin really got you, didn't it?
Got you going.
The roll is still in my mouth. I'm like,
Like every breath.
Okay. Now I need to make a roll for this guy.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I am still held on.
15 is too low for the save. So he does not, when you slice into him, and literally bisect him across the chest here, so that Alice, you come away with just an hand gripping onto your arm.
Girl! More disarmament for the win!
I think we need to have a discussion about disarming people.
You forgot this.
What discussions have you had? Me and Dorman got it covered.
So, as
where's your
the-
jar?
You got the team. got
You want
team
to put the
name for
arm in
these
the
two.
jar?
He likes to collect weird things.
No, the whole point of the brain is because of what is connected, which is what
Can we
activated
not
that thing
discuss
in
this
that
in
guy.
public? Can we not discuss
No,
Oh, the owners are still looking
the
at us
brain and connective things are still there,
I
except
imagine
for this.
it's covered in
Yeah.
goo and nasty. And
We got the disarming team.
Grossness.
George and Lucas.
while still
the-
holding this jar.
Yeah. So the thing is, what you're covered in is not blood, and there are no organs or anything. What you see is just black ichor.
Oh.
It's the turducken burgers from
Essentially, yeah.
Supernatural.
At your feet, for a moment, you all see this bifurcated body kind of
What?
I step on it.
for falling back. Just the amount of damage dealt to it. It's
I just step on the head, like, no.
yeah, literally just your heel through the head of it.
I need a bath.
Got some zombie land here, kind of.
At this point, the rest of the restaurant empties out as Agatha comes rushing over, wielding what looks to be a mop as the what happened? What was going on?
Oh boy.
She goes,
He did it, and I'll point at him with his hand.
The one splattered at Icker.
Ooh, I thought for a minute when you said he did it, you were pointing at me. And I was like, the owl did it. What?
What? That's what I thought too.
oh God! I thought he just had the flu.
No, man.
Think more than the flu, I'm afraid.
Has anybody
Avian
else come
flu?
in like this?
No, he was just one of the workers from the dock. She asked if we could make him some chicken soup.
It might be the cephalopod flu.
Who's in charge of the docks?
What ship?
The
Boat.
worst
Oh,
Do you know
I
he
don't,
is?
don't know. He's one of the workers who sign on. That would
What is his name?
this I don't know this gentleman's name. You would want to speak with. Technically, he's the dock master. We call him the tar master, kind of.
Dig
that-
in the dead guy's pockets. I'm already covered in
Roll an
goo.
investigation check.
Sorry about the.
Why would you do that? It's dirty.
I
Why
want to
would
throw up on you. Shut up, owlboy.
That would be Henry Henry Ronkel. He's the dock master of Hitch.
I was 18 on the die.
Okay.
I have no
You
blessings.
find a purse containing 16 gold pieces and a piece of paper that is essentially a shore leave document. And it's signed with, okay, so I can say his name properly. It is signed Captain Averthan of the pitch pot.
The pitch pot. Cool. Is that one word?
Pitch pot. 2 words.
All those locations. More than
Your little
The-
friend signed this paper.
more than Brackish Bay. Almost.
The pitch pot is a ship, barge.
Is there anywhere
Hmm.
for a bath?
It's just cool. Is it?
Well, we have our laying, our basking pool over there. You're more than welcome. So it's clean.
I don't think you want.
Oh no,
This-
it's got a natural flow,
No.
flow that will.
This is what caused him to have a
Oh.
headache.
I could bring you some buckets with water if that'll help.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. She kind of turns and he looks back and hands you the mop.
Are you gonna be okay, Alice?
I think it is in my undergarments.
Take it consideration. So a few minutes later, she comes back like carrying these like large buckets of clean water that she sets down. I found some soap for you as well.
Thank you.
Do we have
Can't
some way to
remember her
wrap
name.
this up to go?
As you're pointing
I don't
that, the
remember.
door
Maybe
is
the
thrown
door
open and
leads
several
closer.
members of the city guard and the Mire Watch come rushing in.
All right, question.
Just glaring at the Mire Watch
I was
like.
gonna say, question, Buffett.
Yeah.
Are any of them from the original run-in?
Roll me a luck roll.
I'm just glaring at them,
They
just
just-
grabbing a rag and start
They
cleaning.
just keep coming at the last minute.
You recognize that the officer of this watch is in fact the same one as he was. What the you? What have you done this time?
I ate the thing.
Look at
He's
him,
pointing at
like,
the sack, the coat.
He was. We partook of the. No, sir, no, sir. This individual was one of the workers from the docks. He came in, well, not in this, but he came in very sick. So then she kind of begins
Could you
to.
take your bear cloak and go like this? I have to take my shirt off. Thank you.
I'll spread eagle in front of her like this.
Go back there.
Which side of the bear cloak are you on there? Because you're holding it very ambiguously right now. Is the bear cloak in front of you?
So much pride in Bear Cloak.
Red or blue?
Blue.
I'm on the wrong side.
Doesn't even care. Just
He's not looking, but he's just like facing the bear cloak like this.
As she's just kind of sitting there. No, Lieutenant Dargate. It's okay. This gentleman was here before they came in. But this one, as he points to the as he points to Dargate, was present when another one of these incidents occurred. And there was as much carnage as there was that last one.
Coincidence is not correlation.
just peek my head out. It's like he attacked me first,
Is this true?
and I just like go like this because there's no shirt on.
He used this.
Just shit.
You just audible smack.
Part inspiration. Okay, I'm fine. Good.
What you can see is there's big red splotches right there.
He goes, is this true, Mrs. Yes, if it were not for them, I'm scared to think what would have happened if it had gotten among my customers. Fine. I'm afraid we have to shut you down for the day, Miss Agatha, while we clean up and determine exactly what happened. I would like to speak to the 6 of you, though, immediately.
You are going
That's
to have
good
to
because
hold
I have a
on.
question for you.
What is your question?
Are you still in Catacomb?
Oh. I changed back to a human.
Still kind of funny.
Oh, you're a human now. Not a high elf.
Not a
not
high elf anymore?
Hi, elf. Sorry.
She's a changeling.
Let's see how long this takes.
My bad.
Alright, so you return to your elf
4
form.
minutes.
Turn to my elven form.
Oh, 4 or 5 minutes. Just
The pitch
Thank you,
pot
darling.
and the pigeon pail,
Okay.
are they associated at all?
They are not.
Okay.
One's
putting a different.
I mean, I know one is a
However,
barge and one is a,
yeah.
but that doesn't mean that.
Everything's
Still have some in my hair.
I know.
If I
Dan
might,
Pitchmore.
sorry.
It's like Florida.
No, you're
everything's
good.
Oranges and shit.
If I might suggest, Captain,
Lieutenant.
it may be a good idea to cease operations at the docks because it appears that everyone that's come here, that's come down with this situation, has been at or near the docks.
This would be the third person.
Cease operations.
I'd imagine he says situation is squelch of like agriculture on the floor. On the ground.
So there's no way we can cease operations within the dock. The pitch barges have only begun to come in.
Archimedes is over here drawing up a little contract thing. I hereby will not arrest for information given on behalf of. Please sign this, and I will take care of it. I will give you all the information you need for us to have to shut down the port.
Why would... Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
God, I hope that you don't
It's a
accidentally
16.
get arrested. Thank God.
He's just like... Fine. You see him sign Lieutenant Darga Rearboard.
Alright. Sign as a witness. Alright, so the first guy attacked the captain. He blew him to smithereens. We know that happened. So I took this thing. Says Jerome. So after we found out about the
Agnes
Go
like,
on my
what the
glove.
fuck?
after we took care of this, we
You
went
have a jar?
look answer the question.
Not a jar!
Question.
Who has a
How dare you have a jar?
Questions will be answered at the end of presentation. Please hold your questions to the end. So after that, we went and checked on the little.
No, for
It's done.
Oh no.
Tell me it died.
Did it die?
Where's the button?
yeah,
On the side.
Top. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy.
I know, but
Brittany, hand me the chibi, and you can do the phone thing. You have to hold the baby.
it is literally at 1%.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Switch phones.
But it's charged. It's charging.
Was it charging it?
It was charging the whole time.
Huh.
Yeah, it was on.
It might be the adapter or the way it's plugged in.
This phone no longer has TikTok on it, so.
Damn.
Well,
Sorry, TikTok.
that's alright. Well, I guess we're live on Twitch and YouTube for the moment, then, folks.
I'm holding my niece.
So
I want to hold the baby.
Okay.
we're about that. All right. So
Yes, you have a brain in that jar.
the questions will be answered at the end of the presentation. Please hold your questions. All right. So after the bugbear went and told these people, they found out that about the magic turtle having issues.
Give
So we
her
went
the
to check
tip of
on
your
her.
finger.
Went to check on her. She had a bad headache and was brewing some stuff, so made a real loud noise. That's with the bagpipe she heard. And out pours this thing out of her ear. Says two little vials, and you see them just like.
Yeah.
once she was rid of those, she was entirely fine.
Yes, thank you. After that, we decided that we need to go check on the people that she was meeting with and the guy that the bugbear met with, Scruncher Goblin thing. We'll get there in a minute. So we decided to come meet. So, who? Fun, challenge. Me, him, sitting there, stuff in our faces. Lots of heat. That guy's over there being sick apparently. She goes check on him. He blows chunks. And then just falls face first instead. Something goes, "Rrr." And then all of a sudden we, yeah, that puts us here.
Just kind of slowly turns and looks at Agatha, who's standing there with the mop and bug, and goes,
Sounds about right.
It's fairly apt description.
And if you did
Just
not
this
know,
manic
back then,
episode of
change-
description story.
Because he exploded on me.
When I made the joke about the dark brown explanations, I was not kidding.
It reminds me of Michael Pena's narration in
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
Just for fun. See, as Lieutenant Darga just is,
But I got this cool man.
I want to need to go speak to my supervisor.
Would
Please
you like
do
to
not.
bring him here? We can explain anything.
I see no evidence that's against
Or do I
anything.
need to show my tits again to you?
Please don't leave the city if we have any more questions. We'll seek you
That
out.
wasn't a no.
Good day.
You are still going to keep the docks working.
We have.
Every
can-
individual that we have
Missing out
had
on
these
3 points of
cases
damage each
came
of those
up
swings.
as they were working or walking by the
She likes
docks.
to suckle her lips.
If we close the
Her
docks,
mouth is
we
so small.
lose the only main inflow of gold.
You
She'll
lose
suckle right here.
gold or
That
you
skin
lose
between-
Yeah,
lives,
she was doing
Lieutenant.
it earlier.
I do not have the authority to close the entire docks of Pitchmore.
Then bring your authority here.
I could break the dock.
Please
Then
do-
they'd have to shut it
Please do
down.
not break the dock.
Let's not
Okay.
do that.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
Because the whole lake can
This-
go on fire if
This
there's
has
tomorrow
gone
night.
way above my
Bitch.
rank and my pay grade. As you see him like walk over to one of the tables, grabs one of the napkins there, pulls out a pencil, and some kind of.
And that's how the Marines were made.
bravo, Nicole.
Hey, I might have passed out earlier, but at least I'm witty today. Yawn.
Alright, so,
Here, hold her, and then I'll hand her over.
we have a new member of the street. Yes,
This is our mascot. There we go.
our little mascot.
Little Rosie Posy.
Little Rosie.
Rosie Posey. Okay. So,
As of now. Right now.
where was the Marines, right? Napkin, pencil, writes it out. Okay.
I think that's what Brittany is gonna keep the name. That's what she was saying.
Folds it over and he walks over to you, Alice, and goes, go talk to the city commander. He has the authority as well as the city mayor. They're the ones you need to speak to.
And you didn't want them to come see this.
No.
But poor Agatha might have to clean that.
I will send one of my men to tell them what has happened and to expect your arrival. That note will get you into the city hall and to speak with them.
Would you like a better piece of parchment?
It's fine, thank you.
It's a copy.
Good day. As he kind of turns, you see him bark a few orders to his men. As he kind of barks a few orders to his men, just kind of turn and go stand at the door. Agatha's like, I could use some help.
Are they gonna stand on the inside or the outside?
They're staying on the outside of it.
Lieutenant,
Yes.
why not one of your little lackeys come help them? Oh no, we made a mess of Agatha's place.
We kind of have.
Just unbutton my shirt.
I'm gonna drop the 30 gold for the meal
Oh,
on the table.
Did you guys like wipe her?
but you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh.
Oh, this isn't my first.
I promise we'll be eating our fill over the coming days.
Thank you. She takes the 60 gold
I've had one
pieces
really
from you.
successful one. And then
Kind
the
of
last
turns
one,
and
yeah.
like tunnels off over the
Babies,
area
they
where the
already went
register
to
is. Zora, what are you doing, Archimedes?
Because they've got like 3 days in a row each of them.
I want to bag the body.
You say bag.
I know. It's like what? What left of it?
I'm going to take what is left and what is right
Okay.
and put it in a bag, and we're gonna make a pit stop because we're not the only ones leaving with leftovers here.
Oh my God, you're gonna go feed Kiki.
Yeah, it's the best way to make sure this doesn't spread. I know she can devour it and is not affected by it.
Would you like to take my dirty clothes?
Okay.
I am in
the
different
guards
clothes
are
now.
on the outside. Agatha's currently putting the gold away. You like shoving into your bag of holding, or
You guys have a rug?
Trading out some of the gold space.
I
He
do
goes,
have
the,
Steve.
the rug that he was sitting. I
No,
thought there
because
was
Steve
more
would
of him
eat it,
there.
and I also
Oh, you
don't
said a
want to have
large
to
rug
stuff my
underneath the
hand
table
in
that's
Steve to try and pull
The
it
rug's
out
covered in
and lose
ichor.
the hand.
Oh, I'll move the table. There's a rug.
You roll.
Go full mafia on this.
Good job, you're a very helpful boy.
I'm suddenly reminded of Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Hurry, Rizzo! I'm going as fast as I can. He's dangling.
So as the I'm not gonna make you roll with it. You two walk out. The guards are like, "Oh, yeah, the rug. There's a trash pile on the other side of the town."
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so with that, we're gonna take our break for the evening. It's almost 7 o'clock. That way the little kitty can get some love, we can get something to drink. So don't go anywhere, folks, that was watching on Twitch and YouTube. Sorry our TikTok died, but we're
might be
still
able to
going
get it back
strong.
up
So
soon.
yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Oh.
Here you go. Right in the jar.
Also, I found out when my heart rate drops and I do the pass out, I burn out.
Wow.
Yeah. I had Brittany touch my face, and she's like, "Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna get the body right."
Sure. Oh,
Donk.
She's so tiny.
oh my goodness.
She is a little.
She does roll a lot.
I was gonna say, she's
She's
like
a
a roll.
bean. Keep those hands where she's like.
I had to
That's why I had her like
She
right
will-
here.
She will. I've already had
Not the
one
beard.
incident
Not
where
the
she, like,
beard. Not the beard.
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Also, here is our tech gremlin,
Hi.
Hi.
current Beanie Baby wrangler. Is it? Wait, she should be. Alright, see, let's see what we got while our Tiki Talk is doing the dumb. Our Tiki Talk is doing a heck of a dumb.
I'm not finding our live on YouTube. I'm not even finding our channel.
The Southern GM?
Well, it's the same. Okay.
Yes. There's nobody on the
Oh,
YouTube.
they raised everything.
Are we midpoint break?
Yes.
I am the DM now. We're going to see how long
Look at me, look
will
at me.
find
I am the DM now.
She's her little bag that is in there. Is like a little heating bag. So she snuggles up with it and she passes
I'm Chaos Gremlin.
Follow the daddy. Follow the daddy.
Yeah,
There's a brain in the jar.
That's what I was saying earlier too. It's a jar! Oh no.
Stop breaking my shit. Stop.
Your pasta strainer keeps getting elbowed.
Yeah.
Next week is what day? The baby is being a little roly poly. Oh Lord, I will go look on the Twitch.
On the cheek.
The Twitch. Oh, excuse me.
I know it's eyes on the Twitch. No, it's not else. Someone did a promo thing. Might need to.
Rainbow thing.
Nothing.
Self promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have.
I don't have mine either.
Yeah.
It's like a Muppet.
Gosh. OMJ. Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. You're the
Everybody good with the unhinged antics of the owl?
No problem.
I was just like, everything. I'm
Let me explain. No way. That would take too long. Let me summarize.
do some no quieter. Do the quiet. You see, you do this. You do this.
Look, I got signed affidavit saying he can't arrest me for either of those.
I can stand on my mama's porch
morning, Raven. Tis the season.
Apparently everybody showed it over an hour, so it tracks.
Let's see. Unfortunately, we lost our TikTok live. Our normal phone for it died.
But you would notice that she has red patches over her side.
I don't really know spots here up there. Kind of regular letters too. She has
Say no questions, but
Thank you.
I'm gonna step away to make a call. Debate. I'm gonna step outside and make a call.
What?
I'm outside to step a call.
Okay. Yeah, she has to buy her hair, put her hair, I'm trying to get it to you.
Okay, yeah, already doing what it wants.
I will wrap you up like a little pig. I already got the corn soup. There you go.
Hello, everyone.
You have so much stuff.
Swapping over Twitch to see if there's any questions.
Where are you going? Girl.
I have one request of Miss Evie and her siblings. Please teach that little kid to use litter box.
You're thinking about little crap.
Yes.
I got you.
That's why I said have your cat teach her how to use litter box.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I meant. That's why I said it, and I asked you, because yours do use their litter box. So
Hello, Raven. Anybody got any questions? I guess I should technically speak towards the mic.
She just rolled. Like all the way around. Oh, girl, you ate too fast. You ate too fast. Look at your face.
She's been well before we go. Her mom dropped her out 5 minutes later. She was screaming.
she's the only one with the litter.
I don't think so, but I think Erin passed away. Probably had the rest of them. She was covered in blood after she had it. When she had a sack hanging out of her.
Those days, common fingers to actually come out like that, have one of those on these.
She's had other litters.
You know, remind people that they're very correct thing to be discussing with everything that we heard from this session.
I mean,
What you eat?
Beef on a stick. It's a beef pop.
Oh, okay.
I got my face.
Wait.
I can't see.
The Oreo cake.
That was an Oreo cake? What he said?
There were two.
You eat too fast. You see a kid so fast. Still got one. You're eating her meat. Okay, keeper. Keepers? Keepers. She looked like a keeper. She looked like a Rosie Keepers. Rosie Nut Keepers.
Rosie Posey is the name of her bunny she's had since before she was born.
Oh yeah.
So
How's it going, everyone?
she instantly named the kitty Rosie Posey.
decent day over here. Quite nice. Slightly unhinged owl. What? I think we got this. What's the worst it can do to us?
Let me grab it like a burrito again.
And again, feel free to ask any questions, statements, comments.
Very
We'll do our best to answer them. Hi.
I'll have to apologize to the stream for moving off earlier. I have heart problems.
Would you like a peep on a pop?
Sure, I'll take a peep on the pop. I will take part of a peep on the pop.
That'll work. Shellfish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If it wasn't for that, don't worry, it's just Santa come early. If it wasn't for that, I'd be having ramen right now. I only have shrimp in the car.
No.
Also found a whole box of these.
How would bees go?
Yep, he's going. Doing pretty good, Raven. A lot of things going on in the background and around that we can't talk about, or I'm not comfortable talking about because it's not my information to pass on. But other than that, everything seems to be going good.
I'm on a cruise.
Hmm?
I'm leaving Thursday for a cruise.
She's gonna be on a boat,
I'm gonna be on a boat.
burning
I got SPF
as
vampire.
witches should.
I got SPF vampire. I'll be fine. I got that sports edition 100+ SPF stuff.
You know, after about 60, it doesn't actually
I
do
don't
anything
care.
right.
It makes me feel better.
You know what would make you feel better? You wear your sunscreen, then you wear a nice, flowy shawl, but it's not thin and see-through like the one on your arms are. Wear you a nice hat. You find someplace
I do
comfy.
have a nice hat.
Yes, a nice
I
wide
also
brim
have a
hat. Find
haircut
someone
too,
comfy.
so.
Yes, the haircut's very nice.
Okay. Brittany did it for me. Our tech gremlin.
Raven says have fun on the boat.
Yeah, it's a D&D cruise.
My first thought is, how do we treat a mutiny? If your character dies, do you get thrown off the boat?
No, but if there's a certain language, not language,
Good, I
but
was
tone of
thinking
voice that Ducky does, me and the other two that are from the shop coming with us are going to probably throw him off the boat.
And what tone of voice is that?
Well, I heard.
Well,
That
I
nasal-
say,
No, it's not that. It was a particular individual that used to be a frequent person at the fight.
what did we say, the energy vampire?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Never actually had the pleasure of speaking to the person.
Good.
Even though I
He
threatened
managed
to.
to corner me in where that one case used to be on the lockers.
Mhm.
I almost jumped the counter. Please don't drop your food
Not food.
or medicine.
I forgot I had this.
I took a message. That's also probably why I didn't pass something. I have weird heart issues, so that's fun. That's fun. My heart don't work right. It just do. It goes click and done.
It goes tick, tick, tongue
Pretty much.
instead of pot.
Pretty much. You can repeat that. Where's Shy? Where's Shy? She wasn't off her seat.
I don't know where she's at. She's I saw her earlier today.
No, I'm glad she's still around. I was a little worried because last time we were here, I didn't see her.
Yeah, she's been around.
That's
She
good.
just chooses when she shows up and whatnot.
You have a juice pouch?
Look, just because I never pull the stuff out of my trunk for my emergency stash does not mean it does not exist. I will survive. For how long, that is up for debate, but I will survive.
I will survive.
Any other words from them?
Raven saying, I feel the need to consume, but I am not hungry. And heart badoom wrong.
Yeah, hard do doom wrong.
Oh yeah, them playing with the kitten.
Yeah.
You had your fun?
Yes. And she does have that turtle too.
And like I said,
Yeah.
one eye patch, and then the gold spot right dead center of the foot, the head.
Today at 2 o'clock.
I'm just surprised her ears are out.
Supervisor and the guy that was going to get the parts. Which is if they start berating for not being.
I wouldn't be surprised if we meet up with this mayor dude and we end up with the whole Jaws situation.
Dun
Wait, what?
I'm surprised. I would be surprised if we don't meet up with this mayor and end up with the whole Jaws Amityville situation. Where the mayor's like, we can't close the beaches. We got to have funds for the winter.
They're supposed to pay me overtime for it.
We need some dollars.
I'm just gonna sit here
Only works 3 days a week.
because that's what you and I look at each other. Look, I need a big boat. Well, that would be terrible for either of us to do because we actually have talents. It'd be like Vampire's Apprentice. Or it is the circus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just
Where it's just
breaks
like,
the
his actual
chalkboard.
like claws and he. Yeah.
Bugsy got a bath today.
oh, he does not
Oh
look pleased.
my goodness. Hold on. I have to show you guys this. I don't think I showed y'all.
Enough said.
Where is the picture? So I got a new dog collar and cat collar for my aminals.
Oh,
I'll share it in the Discord soon.
no.
They were at the
That's
convention.
adorable.
But
That is
should we,
adorable.
at least, since we're on the stream, should we just go ahead and mention the thing we were discussing beforehand with Raven, or mention it to Raven technically since she's the one
That-
watching?
That's well, if people also watch, that's a move it question. Move it, Mr. Moffat.
Oh no, I'm coming.
Mr. Moffat.
Mr. Moffat.
Yes.
He has a question.
What's the question?
Should we just go ahead and, since we're in the break, mention the kind of thought process plan that we've been discussing for the last week? Yeah. So-
Oh god, I got ads going on. Cool.
Raven. Not saying you're going to have more work to do.
He's saying you,
But
you might have some more work, and we do apologize. But I also will help, and he will also help.
Yes, I will
because
do
we
what
also
I can
have
to
them
help.
privileges as well.
I just need to be shown how to do it. So it's been discussed that we've been doing the firesides. And that's really weird to have a show where you have this inside joke or inside information that people don't know. So we're talking about setting up a section in the Discord for Fireside with only approvals for the 7 of us sitting at this table and doing our Fireside there so that anyone in the community can watch it, and then they will be in the know come the episodes. There's also the thought process of having someone read them and us releasing that as like chunk videos or TikTok ticks or
TikTok ticks.
the YouTubes and the face space and my books and
The shorts and the vids.
Yeah.
Go home, Grandpa.
I don't wanna.
Mhm. The Micmacs and
Yeah, that's
the flitters.
Oh, look, Pocket Bar finally finished downloading.
W,
delightful.
whatever it's called now.
Why?
Anyways, that was something we were thinking about. That way, like, y'all could see interactions when we're not on stream, making the weird gestures.
Yeah, because
and-
I know one of the biggest pushes was one we kind of discussed before, the one that there was a very moving, inspiring situation between in the last game between the perpetrator of that that sound between Ricky's character Finnegan and Ben's character Rikara, that there were actual conversations going on between them outside of the chat and others of us watching it to them as people to make sure that they were not having a bad situation and it was just their characters. It was that convincing.
Yeah.
And so for the sake of having that being where everyone has access to it, that's kind of the thought process.
It's as easy peasy to go,
Yeah.
so only y'all can talk about it.
See that? Thank you.
And there
Now
was
I'm
kind
going
of
to
a
finish my sandwich and go get me a slice of cake.
and there was a kind of a heavy thing a couple of weeks ago between our characters in a kitchen.
Us.
I'm going to finish our sandwich and get me a slice of cake. Thank you for correcting me.
Where Alice dumped some lore kind of on her character a couple of episodes ago in the chat. Damn it, you found it!
It was behind the light.
I was hoping the light would blind you.
Blinded by the light.
I've been hiding cookies around the DM screen. There may or may not be more. There's not.
Okay.
But it was fun to watch.
Chocolate in my bag.
That was actually my last one, so.
Okay.
I'm currently may or may not be a menace.
On Society or just Moffat?
Just Moffat right now.
It's okay then. Society gives you a pass.
Thank you. Thank you, society. She is outside.
What about Tiny Dancer?
Hold me closer, Tiny Dancer. Elton John song.
Well,
I heard it.
Hold me
Closer, Tony Dancer.
The Dutch does that all the time.
What?
He will use that particular phrasing every time I hear that song. Hello, Tech Goblin.
I'm trying to get a phone turned on.
Would you like to use this cable instead to see if it works?
Oh, I got it to charge about 10%, so it should
secretary.
make
sure there's no other
Thank you, Ray.
Says Raven.
That's
That might
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if
Quoth
somebody
the
is
Raven.
somebody.
We pass it to him so he can.
Actually, Quoth the Raven would bring more activity.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
L'apostate. No, not l'apostate.
The prostate? What?
No.
What?
At least it wasn't the prostate. The prostate.
Lord. Nah. Yum, 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 yum.
We missed that opportunity, dang it. Shaun of the Dead.
Oh yeah.
The cake is getting melty. So
Sorry, it's taking a minute. Just like that.
It's alright. Turning my phone is just gonna be sit like this for a while. There it goes.
Apparently, just
Well,
had to
that's
call it
long
out.
after you showed it.
AT&T.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get to watch people eat cake on stream.
Let them eat cake.
Ice cream cake.
Just let
yeah,
me
I was
know
gonna say
what y'all
not that kind of
decide
cake.
on
This
that.
cake.
Thank you, Raven. Well, we will.
Mhm.
Nondescript chocolate sandwich cookie ice cream cake.
Okay. Yes. All right. We are back up and running here at 7%.
Made by the company.
Was it the adapter
Barista.
or what was going on with it?
I think it, I really don't know. I think it's just maybe the cable was a slow
So
charge.
I'm gonna
So
put it into
Power save? Or
put it into
Power
battery.
saver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
efficient or whatever that one is. It's been so long since I've had to deal with all of this.
Oh, that delay.
It might not let you
power saver. There we go. All right.
stream it.
I forgot I'm on stream. I was like, oh, hi.
5 people in this room. Wow.
Oh wow.
This is
On the
this
Twitch
is
stream.
our goblin of tech.
like bumped your head.
That's okay. This is my wife.
Hi.
Malade.
This
Cheating on me?
We're all. You're also my wife.
It's the polypuddle. That's what we call it.
Polykill.
Polycule.
That I get to
Where's
look
the
at from
baby?
the outside.
She's in her.
Here's the cream.
Okay.
Our collective child. Is
No,
what
call
we're
her
in.
child.
Where's the baby? Not the mama.
And also, you're welcome
Yeah,
about the paperclip dude.
Oh, thank you. Clippy, yeah.
I've been doodling him in the margin of my notebook. I don't know why the Clippy art dude was in my mind today. I've doodled him a total of 3
Damn,
times.
that was cold. Just on that one tooth.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, we did say it was ice cream cake.
Oh my god.
It is ice cream cake, and I did just happen to like.
Did you
hold it
steal
that
one of his
spot for
chips?
too long.
Yes, I did. What? I wanted.
Ice cream cake.
What are you doing?
You might have to close the app and turn it back on again because sometimes the cameras do that for whatever reason.
But if it's in power save mode, it also again might not let us stream on it.
I'm gonna close your apps because
Oh,
they
you
are.
could have worn my axes.
Did Raven have any input? While I had to step away.
Said, sure, pretty much. Says I can do that easy peasy to make it so y'all can only talk in it and it would
Raven,
bring more activity into the server.
Raven, did we ever tell you how awesome you are?
Thank you.
You
Yes,
are
thank you.
very
Especially since I
awesome,
forget phones
Raven.
and I can't do anything right now.
That's
Maybe I'll
okay.
meet
Your
you
phone
in
is
person
being
someday.
your phone is being babysat right now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What?
Whoa.
We'll fix it.
There are Cardassians on the port side. Ah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go live.
Kardashians on the
Kardashians.
port side.
Cardassians.
I thought you said Kardashian.
I also heard that.
I swear.
Star Trek.
I know, I get it. I just for the moment I heard.
Alright, Klingons on the
There you go.
starboard side. Alright, whatever.
Kardashians.
Trade
Do you know
server
that the
still around the
FBI is
outside?
going after Kim
On the
Kardashian?
outside?
You know,
On
like
the
all
outside.
people are going after Kim Kardashian.
About what?
A shitload of stuff.
Ah.
Scamming people. They've proven that she's stolen a whole bunch of money from different people.
Oh, wow.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bloopers though,
Wow.
involving Kim Kardashian is from Parks and Rec. Yeah, you know, a lot of people can come back. Like Kim Kardashian. No, she got cum on her back.
Ew.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris Pratt.
You should listen to the Thank You Amy song. You will laugh so hard. It's the way the letters are spelled out on it. It says
Yeah.
Thank You Amy, but the only capital letters are K-I-M. As we all well know, I am a Swiftie. Huge Taylor Swift fan.
How is the new album? Haven't
So good! Oh my gosh, I listened to it so many times.
The fear in which Michelle turned away was fantastic.
I will throw
The last of the peep popped at you.
The volume.
We do not have the time nor the budget to deal with you talking about that.
Evidently, she's in New Orleans in October.
Yes, well aware.
Really? That I
And
know
I-
that's gonna be insane. Oh, no.
Sabaton and Jesus Priest are going to be in Alabama.
Goodness gracious! Apparently, there's like an anime rave coming in June, or no, in July.
Get
New
down.
Orleans.
I'm currently hoping that tickets for the second leg of the Eras tour go on regular sale again. Instead of people reselling the ones that they got from the pre-sale that I didn't get a code for.
How rude.
I mean, I got a code for the initial one, but I didn't get a code for the second one. So I saw her in Nashville, but I want to see it again in New Orleans
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
have
We
been
got
watching.
TikTok back up and running. Hello,
Yay!
folks. Sorry about that. Apparently, it was some issue with my power cable I had plugged in or something. And
It died.
also the fact that if I stream live too long on TikTok, it wants to go, would you like to put an ad here? And it stops the stream. So
Yeah.
today's episode is brought to you by no.
Today is brought to you by the letter.
B for brains.
What letter are we, Big Bird?
Lord.
Today's letter is 3. Big Bird, 3 is a number.
G for zombies.
All right. So as
I
we
for
all
Icker.
welcome again. Welcome to those just joining us. I'm gonna have to heavily edit
W
this
for
episode.
horde.
So with that, as we all come back to the table, let's go ahead and do a quick round of introductions once again for those just joining us. You know, the rehash on TikTok. Okay.
I'm just doodling.
Okay.
More paper clips.
Okay. Make sure there's no vanilla wafers anywhere.
Not that you know of.
Yeah.
I found the one that was hidden behind the lights.
Oh, so you found one.
Or down the road.
Okay.
Okay.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Jeff, kick us off with introductions again, please.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm playing Draxus, the Dragonborn Druid Cleric.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I play Alice, the Hexblade Warlock Tiefling, and also the Cookie Monster that has been hiding cookies on set.
I'm Ricky. I'm playing Dorman, the Wood Elf Barbarian Fighter.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm playing Archimedes, our Owlin Alchemist Artificer.
Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm playing Morwen, our high elf blood hunt. What happened to my brain? Blood hunter ranger.
It's in a jar.
Yeah.
Boy.
No.
I also turned into a big kitty cat. So.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play a female bugbear named Nar, who's a monk with a homebrew subclass by the point hat called Way of Flesh.
And I am Kenneth, aka Southern GM. I'm the GM of this campaign.
Line!
Also known as Game
From the-
Daddy.
I am the Lore Weaver, Twister of Fate, and the Game Master.
And
So,
the finder of cookies.
and the
Yeah.
finder of.
Hand her out of trauma.
So, with that, we pick back up with Dorman and Archimedes leading the group out of the grab and boat, carrying on their shoulders a rather dirty rug. What's up?
Do they sell large cups to take drinks to go with?
Actually, yes, there are large wooden mugs that you can spin a gold.
Absolutely.
I was like,
They
it's
have
five silver
straw
pieces.
and everything.
Yeah, with a little like reeded straw. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I take.
It's in the shape of a large catfish, right, coming up out of the water with the tail and the fin connected to make the handle.
Kind of looks like Max.
I had to get my
The
souvenir.
Max symbol.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to design that'd be a really cool cup to have.
Yeah.
So, where are y'all heading to? Let me ask that question.
I guess to wherever the mayor / commanding officer of the whatever we're taking this letter to.
We should drop this off at Kiki's first.
Yeah.
Do you want to show them first and then take it to the Kraken?
I don't
Look,
know.
I think
taking a
after
dead body,
two of these, they kind of know what's happening. They should.
Okay.
dead body in the mayor's
Should,
office might not
most certainly.
appreciate it.
You have to kick us out of
you-
that room.
Morwen,
Oh God.
roll me a luck or travel roll, please.
Travel roll.
18.
18. No issues as you move through the city, heading once more to the Codfish. Some remember this when you're going to. Almost said the pitching pail. That's different. Heading to the Codfish. The door is shut, and there is a guard standing out in front of it.
Delivery.
Roll me a persuasion check. Don't roll me a persuasion check.
Lieutenant, what's his name? That's
Roll a
allowing
3.
this.
Just, oh, I didn't realize that you were already. Okay, well, let me get the door for you.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, sir.
He opens it, and the two of you is very unusual moving company. I've never seen you guys before.
Who?
Who movers? As you kind of step in. What do you do?
I just go over the edge, kind of kick on it, and go, in Primordial, are you up for seconds?
Like one long tentacle just kind of comes up. It's like trying. Do you unrug or just like throw the entire?
I think it'd be best to unroll the rug, because I don't know if she's going to like trying to eat the rug as well, or having to like. Some people don't like.
Carpet?
Oh boy.
Bless you.
I think of it
Point of
like.
inspiration, Shelby.
I think of it like, what is it?
Yay! I got the one back I
Tacos or
spent earlier.
the enchiladas. You know, where
Yeah,
you've got the corn husk casing.
Yes.
Tamales.
Tamales.
Tamales. That's
Tamales,
it. And it kind of
yes.
like.
Enchilada.
No.
A carpet burrito. Got it.
As the body falls into the water,
We're sorry. We're not, but we're sorry.
the guard's
I'm
like,
not.
What's you doing over there?
Dusting the carpet out before
Oh.
laying it down.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Roll me a deception check.
Is there a fireplace going in here?
There's a fireplace, but the fire is
Where
empty.
the hell is my...
There's no fire coming going. It looks like the place has been closed down and for during
Hello?
the entire investigation, so.
Where's the douche sheet?
Perception?
Disgrace.
It's a 9.
Boy.
Exploration.
Okay.
No, let it roll.
Accurate.
Let it ride.
Oh, that's a 14. So, 30, 20.
Oh. Oh, man, they throw stuff into Kiki's pen all the time. Okay, I'm gonna be outside if you need me.
Great.
Thank you,
He
Tom.
walks out and shuts the door behind him.
Cool. All right, let's start a fire.
Where's the captain?
He does not appear to be, like, you don't see him, like, he's not, he's like, appear to be in the restaurant. Would you like to go and ask the very helpful guard?
I just opened the door. It's like, guard person.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did the captain go?
Oh, the captain, he went to speak to Mayor Gallimore. It was, something about loss of business and, covering of expenses and such.
Very well. We'll see and talk to him soon.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Close his door. The captain wanted to go talk to the mayor.
You can easily light a fire in the fireplace. It doesn't take very long.
Yep, gonna burn the rug.
Throw the rug onto the fire.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh boy, with the Kiki lets me pet it.
Are you good with that petting you?
Curious.
But it probably sounds well. That's right. I get this. I'm gonna take her to-go cup from her hand so I can do like I did last time
The primordial,
the underwater primordial basically.
You watch one of those long, like the long, like fluted tentacle, not the leg actually. I kind of just comes up and hangs over the edge of the balcony of the pen.
Yes.
It just kind of hangs there.
It sounds like a yes.
It's here. And underwater,
Just
you
like
get the
gentle.
return of. That one was a little spicy. It just kind of takes the.
Good spicy, bad spicy.
I'm not complaining.
And the thing that happened doesn't seem to affect you when you eat it, correct?
I am descended from those who moved with the creatures this paint was from. I'm immune to it.
Catfish.
Okay.
Pickle.
Would you prefer us to bring them to you to dispose of, or if we dealt with them like normal dead, you
The
know,
tail
burying,
makes the
cremation,
handle.
would that deal with them, or would that lead to other problems?
The corruption needs very specific conditions. If the body is destroyed, the corruption becomes inert. So you see like bubbles of death.
So you don't want me to bring you anymore if we find them?
I'm not saying that.
Pickle. Catfish mum.
I kind of like that actually. We can make an STL file.
Okay. If I find any more, and I can sneak them here, I will bring you more.
By the way, I heard the noise, the sound again.
Oh.
When? Where? How long?
About an hour before you arrived.
Pickle catfish mum.
It sounded as though it came from the docks once more.
And then he just, like, the whole time he's been doing primordial, it's just back to coming. Shit!
What?
What?
It's at it again. At the docks, about an hour ago. What? Chance?
Did you clean your pants?
Oh god.
I didn't need to clean my pants.
I figured if you ate something spicy, it would come out eventually.
And not right now. The thing's doing the stuff again. It's making the noise again. Did it an hour ago. It's over at the docks, which means someone else has just got tentacle eared.
Then we need to get going immediately.
Do this. And I hold up the napkin. We still need to do this, so we can close the damn dogs down.
We have someone who needs our help now, most likely.
All right. Here's a strange question for the GM.
Okay.
The ichor that came out. You know, we have the symbiote style
Yeah.
stuff. Does it have a distinct smell?
I mean, you have to like open it, but the moment you like release, there was that faint sort of like just swampy, watery mire smell.
So it's kind of a general
Yeah.
swamp mire smell thing. I was gonna say we do have a bloodhound cat. But
Excuse you.
no, I'm good. I didn't sneeze. Thank you, though.
Archimedes,
Yes.
I do
I
have a
will-
very sensitive.
the thought does occur to you that that Kiki mentioned that outside of once the body destroyed, this stuff becomes inert, but yet you're holding 2 vials of it. That still seems to be pretty active.
Did we do something specific to those that would make them active?
Insight check.
I mean, we did do something specific.
I know, but no, that's not what I mean. What I'm saying is, like, is there something that kept them alive while the other stuff... The stuff in the brain is also still active and alive, right?
Kind of.
Insight. Okay, so 22.
22. Oh yeah, I was about to give you an answer for that part as well. So it's the fact that you get a sense it's the fact that these symbiotes, we use that term, had not yet fully infected her. They were not fully encompassed into her anatomy. That's why you're able to pull them out. They're still active. The thing with the brain is that the sound, that extremely high, precise pitch, seemed to almost reanimate a portion of it, and to the point that now, because it's preserved in a jar with the actual brain matter, they're still attempting to
Infected in a way.
Yeah, it's almost like it's
trying to puppeteer it, basically.
the body is dead, but it's still trying to get the brain to tick. Just the massive amount of damage he dealt to the other one, it was just it could not. That's the
And
unlife trying
having
to
the,
yeah.
the brain smashed in by
Yeah.
some very high stilettos.
Yes.
General Rayfield, thank you very much.
Have you tried fire?
Well, I mean, you've seen what we have tried.
I've not.
You weren't standing with us.
The first time,
Oh, I
You
didn't
were-
I didn't get to try anything.
right? But
Captain said duck, and I said yes, sir.
but like Dorman wasn't there, so that was a full infection. The turtle was not a full infection, so the circumstances were different.
Most likely she staved off the effects longer than this guy because she's been trying to remedy it since she discovered something was wrong.
Right. This
Well-
this last guy
They also
was fully
if,
infected.
If I remember the captain right, the guy was technically sick with the headache yesterday as well. Was that my understanding right or not?
He said 2 days ago he started feeling puny. The yesterday is when he became full on sick, and this is the third day.
So-
you remember Moki mentioned that just that previous
She
night.
had just so it's got an incubation period. But I'm glad you bring up that point. And is there a your classic set of fireplace tools?
Yeah, there's
So I
poker, tongs.
Take tongs, grab the vial that's got one of the active ones, and just start watching it as we get it closer to the fire and see how it reacts.
Everyone roll me wisdom saving throws.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Is this a charm effect?
It is not.
okay. Damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I have advantage against that.
Mm. 14.
14.
I got really good wisdom
I got-
saves.
I don't think I'll probably pass. But I'm gonna double check.
All right, so Jeff.
I got an 18 total.
Okay. 14. Dorman.
9.
8.
No.
Oh, I forgot.
I got a 6 and a die. I probably have maybe a +3, so 9, I think.
9. And then
21.
21. Those of you who made the DC of 10, you will take 3 points of psychic damage. Those who did not will take 6 points of psychic damage. As this symbiote thing, this ooze, lets out an a mental shriek. The moment it comes within a foot of the fire, you actually see it like almost instantly liquefy and bubble. Like this stuff is highly reactive to fire to the point that now it looks just like swamp water in the vial.
Stupid. But the other one, can I just mentally say hello to it? If there's a psychic screech, because I could do that. BS.
If it
Because of
has a
warlock.
sentience, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting concept. Roll me an Arcana check.
See you in
A 19.
19. You, with that idea, point of inspiration for me, by the way, bravo. As you reach out,
That I'm full.
you just start feeling rolls more.
Oh no, I did. I
You
used
used
one,
one,
so
too.
yeah, I'm full now.
As you reach out with your mind, you sense to call it a consciousness would not be correct, because a consciousness usually has a connotation of choices, of emotions, of something. All you feel is just a drive, this constant thought of infect. Like it's just this like almost primordial insight. It just wants just like it's this one singular aspect.
Definitely
You
not
did
looking
good.
at a sentient being.
Oh.
More one driven by instincts, more animal.
If you 3 if you
Ooh.
passed and 6 if you failed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And the
Psychic,
was
yeah.
a 10.
It was like, who?
Owie.
What makes you affect?
It's not. There's like it
But
can't answer anything.
sometimes it was one of those.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do that little thing, so that's why she's like,
Like you just get this like a strong idea of this thing just wants to
like hunger.
Hunger.
feed.
That's it. Yeah, that's mainly the yeah.
Keep that thing in the jar.
Yeah. By the way, Archimedes,
Mm-hmm.
you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. What's up?
Okay. The
manic
like,
episode has
literally
died down.
Within a foot of that fire, this stuff is now not moving. It's cleared up. It
dead.
looks just it's dead.
Okay.
Like this stuff apparently has a very strong aversion to direct flame.
Yeah.
You know, I do too.
Dude, same.
I got glared at today because we made the joke. Yes, I have a strong internal allergy to bullets.
I almost hit you again. Well, I did hit you again for that one.
Looking at this stuff in the vial, does it look in any way similar to the blob out of the pool, out of the well or spring or whatever?
In the same way that like swamp mud looks like mud made with rainwater, there's a resemblance, but they are two kind of different entities. The black ichor was a entire entity, a creature that reacted and moved and had motivation.
Mm-hmm.
This is just something that seems to exist for a very singular purpose.
Its goal is to infect and eat.
So what's right? It has like an infection. God, I don't know if I'll need to keep taking your suggestion, Storming, or never again. That hurt.
Keep that one alive. If you feel uncomfortable, burn it.
It worked.
It did work.
Oh god. PTSD, flashbacks, howl in flames.
Loud sounds.
Alright.
Loud sounds and fire.
Fire.
Alright. So
Right.
should we split up and some of us go to the docks and some of us go to the mayor?
I'll go to the mayor if you want me to.
Archimedes, I'll let Alice make this role. I want both you and Alice make insight checkers. You two have had like direct physical contact with these things more than just the like outer observational aspects of it.
9.
Is it
I'm
insight?
going to reroll
Yes.
that. That was worse.
15.
I like that. Yeah, that's worse. That was a 6.
Archimedes on 15, thought occurs to you when you say loud noises and the thing screamed telepathically, psionically, but you heard it. A shrill, piercing note. It may not be the fact that it was the fact that it was like an actual auditory sound, but the fact that the receptors within the brain, the ones that process that output like of noise, were very similar, be they telepathic or full auditory. So you're kind of on a track that that's why this thing would react to a very shrill sound, because it reaches that higher output right around that same range, say that like telepathy would call a direct in something about psionics. Is that you're getting a sense that something about the way
Like
that
it's like a wave.
Yeah.
It's in the similar
exactly
space.
that's what I was trying to
It's hitting a different like decibel. Different like hertz.
yes. So maybe there's something about this noise being made that it's not the sound itself, it's within that wave of the sound that is causing this.
Kind of like a loud noise can break a thing with enough pressure, but if you find the right pitch, you will cause its
So
vibrate apart. You will cause its atoms to vibrate apart. Okay.
thank you, Mr. Tesla.
So some of us can go to the mayor, some of us can go down to the pier.
Yeah, but who needs to go talk to the mayor and who wants to go?
I
Who
have
do
the
you want me to go talk to?
This Aberthan.
It's what?
Okay.
That is
Yeah,
the
blue
person
bill,
that we've heard the name that 3 times.
Everything, yeah.
Everything.
I think
That's the mayor?
we might.
No, that's
No, that's the
doc guy.
the doc guy.
Is anyone
That's
about,
Moki was talking about.
has anyone mentioned about like maybe collecting those who've been infected and like
We don't
you
know
know
who else
making
has
it
been affected.
makes your hospital of its own right now.
Well, considering we have met 3 that are infected, 1 is cured and 2 are dead.
I wonder if a hotter location, like a sauna, would make the little things just.
I don't know if it would be hot enough.
I think it's not a heat. I think it's a fire. And I
A
don't
good
really
train of thought.
look. I am all for science and experiments. I am not for walking around holding flames to people's ears, going, "You got anything in there?" No.
I can see all the way through.
I mean, if you could potentially get Moki's help as like a cleric, and she could convince people to like, we're just gonna examine your ear. We need a light source close to look into.
You
You
use
also have a clip.
magic.
It doesn't-
I know, but
I
I'm
was
saying,
about to just look straight look at Jeff and go, "It don't feel good when people do it to you,
She's
do,
able
does
to
We
it?"
could do the earwax trick thing where you
Baby
take,
Jones.
like, we could take a piece of paper and do it like a comb,
Like that
light
if
the
you
end
want.
of it on fire, stick the other end into that person's ear, and like,
You know what
the
earwax
only
candle
way we
doesn't
can
work,
convince them like it's just a spa day. We just want to make sure you have.
I'm not exactly attacking their earwax with it, am I?
What was the magic you were doing that made it go?
The first attempt was a lesser restoration. The second time was removing a curse, which this seems to be very well about what it is.
The fact that remove curse lets you know that this is not a organic substance. It appears organic, reacts organic, but there is a sort of arcane or a magical nature to its origin.
Let's talk
Well,
to
Which would explain
Yeah,
why a
that's-
healing
Well, I was
potion
gonna
did
say,
nothing.
working within the element of arcane, if we find out what's causing it and we get rid of it, that could instantly remove it from people. But then again, it could not. The
But the creepy song seems to know what it is.
creepy song
But
does the
right-
thing.
But right now, I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to go to the dock.
You can go to
I'm
the
with him.
Anyone else who wishes to go speak to the mayor, there's someone out there that is going to desperately need our help here soon, if not right now.
You go to the dock. You have the magic fingers. I think that we're gonna.
I'll go with him because we have proven time and time again not the best talker to people in explaining the
you
things.
do this very much. Really
Get
fast.
excited. I like
Whereas you
sharing info.
have, Miss
It's
Alice, the experience of being courtly, shall we say?
Unfortunately,
Yes. Right now it is
Turns-
quite fortunate.
turns this ring
I didn't
around.
know.
Right now it's quite fortunate.
Wait,
Because-
which one do I want to wear?
What does
This
sports
one or
have to
this
do
one?
with talking to people? Sorry.
I will be talking with my clothes on. Thank you
She
very
said
much.
courtly. I said, why is that?
What
two are
does
so
sports
cute.
have to do with sports?
How
It's a
boy?
court.
No, you're both too
Play
cute.
ball.
What country do you come from?
You are a special being. You're a special being.
Sports are played on a field. And that
It
is
could be on a court too. You can confine space, but anyway.
I will go to the mayor's and the
You are
commanding
special,
officer.
baby.
Does
Who else would like to go to the mayor, and who else would like
I don't
to go
know
to
where
the
I should
docks?
go out of game.
I think that we need to make sure that our muscle is split good between the two. Well, I mean, it's a 3 and 3, so we
I'm-
need to
I'm
figure out
going
what's
to the
going to be the
dock.
more dangerous
these two are
one.
going to the dock? I know for sure.
Okay.
I'm going to the mayor's.
Who's also
Okay,
going to the dock?
dock. They need one
Goose.
muscle. So
I quit.
no.
Nice. All the puns.
Folks, I am retiring from
All right.
the
No.
Sure about that?
You opened the door,
So it's-
I walked
so
through.
it's-
I walked
It's between us.
It's the 3 of us are the muscle. So
So
Okay, do
Archie,
you want me to go to the docks or you want me to go to the
Who's
mayor?
doing the dock?
I mean,
I don't know.
We
Let's
can
just-
roll for it, actually.
I think we could
yeah.
get out of there if we
more-
needed to.
You
If we
no,
needed
you go to
but
the
I'd
dock.
still like a
Six,
little bit of
basically.
backup.
Morwen goes to the dock because you have the whole pull of being the monster that hunts monsters.
Sure.
I'll go to the docks.
Yeah, there you go.
Go and talk to the mayor.
There you go.
You got that intimidation factor there. I
Make
think
sure
I
that
got 2 other
I got
intimidators.
0 intimidation.
So,
Well,
Archie,
you could
Draxus, and Morwen
just
were in
go-
the dock. Alice, Dorman, and Nar heading to the mayor.
Yes, I do have that.
You got the little bone thing.
forget
that's,
I do,
That's pretty
yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah.
The
don't
whole
try to
Kiwi
pronounce
Maru
it.
thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I try not to pronounce it.
But you have the monster who hunts monsters, so not 100% authority, but
Oh yeah,
you
you
know.
have dump 8 this charisma, right? Yeah.
I ain't got no charisma.
So,
However, I've got a ton of dexterity. I can get out of the way.
we will first
Real
start
good.
with the mayor.
As mine is an intelligence, so it makes sense about the court.
As Alice, Dorman, and Nar separating and heading toward the central part of.
I want to fiddle with my necklace and change out the ring that's on this finger.
Okay. All right.
I'm sipping through my catfish big gulp.
So,
It probably has a little backwash in it.
Don't
forget that.
Who else drinking this?
Did you?
He was using it to talk to the primordial, to the kraken.
Oh, your beak was in it.
And I can speak to Kiki through this. I start blowing bubbles.
so as the three of you head into the,
No, you are too cute.
the main center of town, the city hall is easily found as it is a remnant of one of the old wooden ships that were originally in Grimeswold Lake, or Grimeswold Bay. The top of it has been basically cut in half and turned upright to make a large standing structure. There are several city guards that move about standing here. It's also where the main garrison is. As you are walking up the stairs, you hear a familiar sort of like tapping noise as you hear, "Oh, the mayor, he doesn't know that we're losing gold by the pound." Oh, Miss Alice, was it correct?
Yes, sir. Is everything okay?
No, the froggy little bastard, he won't get. He's got my place closed and he won't pay for it. And I'm losing profits.
Did the crazy gooey man come to your place too?
Crazy gooey what?
Weird black blood explode.
You-
Try to eat you.
Wait, that happened again?
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been meaning to take me a vacation. I hear Brackish Bay is lovely.
Hold on, sir. No, I just my long arms.
You're 15 feet away. So. What? Things are getting weird around here, okay? I've had my adventuring days in the past, I have, so figured, time for old Captain who thought to go maybe see what, just the other place,
I
yes.
mean, you can, but we still have scratches
She's
Maybe the
adorable.
grabbing gulp, I say!
Yeah, it's really good.
That is where one tried to eat me.
Oh.
Miss Agatha is.
Oh, yes,
Cleaning
Miss-
up very
lovely,
well.
lovely lady, Miss Agatha.
Yes.
You just going to leave Kiki down there on her own?
Please do
Oh,
not do that.
she's fine. I'll throw some bits and bobs down there so she can have plenty of food for the time while I'm gone.
It is a growing fish thing. It needs more than dips and bobs.
You're planning to abandon
Fish
your
thing.
prize friend?
I mean, I can't really put it in the damn, suitcase. And she's fine. I swear. The past 10 years I've had her, she hasn't grown at all. It's like she doesn't want to.
I don't know anything about what she is, so I cannot tell you.
I found it in
Maybe she trusts you staying safe here.
Bless you.
You wouldn't betray her trust, would you?
No.
Just
Well, fine. I'm going to go back to me tavern. Now, I mean, y'all still have your rooms there anyway, so I'll make sure the side door is open so you can get up to your rooms when you need them.
well, we thank you for that.
Yes, if you're going to talk to the mayor, I'd recommend caution. He's a slippery little thing, and it's not being punny. He's get elected mayor of a town like this, and for some reason you think you're better than folks. He starts like walking off, muttering.
Don't worry, Captain.
I was gonna
Don't
say,
mind the rug.
What rug?
I'm for the
I was gonna make an insight check, but it really don't matter.
make an insight roll.
I was gonna see if, like, is he honestly gonna stay or is he just, like, blowing us off? Insight. 16?
You can tell that he's disheartened because his restaurant, his livelihood has been closed down, but he's probably stay.
Alright.
So, as the three of you step up through the open doors into the city hall proper, you're all kind of a little bit taken aback for a moment because running everywhere in here, the majority of all the work and administrative positions taken are being handled by bullywogs. These large, I say large, they're still only about the tallest one being about 4 or 5 feet, large frog-like entity, these frog humanoids. As you're standing there, one wearing a set of brilliant blue robes kind of walks up and goes, "May I help you?"
I'm here to see the mayor and the commander of the guard.
I'm afraid the mayor is very, very busy.
I have a note from the lieutenant.
May I see that? Takes it and opens it. This is in order. If you will follow me, please, I will take you to see Mayor Galmore. Oh, excuse me.
You are very quite fine.
Starts walking.
Wait, what sound did you just make? Oh, I try to imitate the sound.
Roll me performance check.
Well, he said follow him, so.
He didn't say walk this way. He said follow.
Follow as in follow Simon says. I don't know. Performance. That's a 9.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
She's too adorable.
So, as the two of you are walking down the various hallways of this building. Sorry, 3. Thank you, Nar. The 3 of you walking down the various hallways.
I am still here.
You see a lot of pictures and paintings, all really new, within the past few months, of the same large squatted bullywog in various accoutrements, various clothing, and it all says the great Mayor Galmore.
Here's one of these.
How do you spell that?
Galmore.
Here's one of these.
I was expecting.
These are all
G-A-L-M-O-R.
paintings,
Yeah.
like the old Napoleon.
Yeah, he's got a few of him standing, one where he's in a boat on the top of the other bullywog.
This is totally J. Thaddeus Toad, Esquire, from Wind in the Willows.
I have taken liberties, sir. You don't have to call me out like that.
It's a compliment because that's a great character. Because that's a great.
So, you're led to the set of double doors that you see a newly affixed sign that says Mayor's Office. You actually passed a singular door where you could tell that sign had once been. So as the bullywog goes, one moment, please, as he knocks on the door. You hear, yes, Mayor Galmore, you have visitors. Do they have an appointment? They have a note that
makes those people in
Oh great, he's Boss Nass. Good God with you.
I love my job. Okay. Then he goes, well, very well. Show them in. Show them in. His illustriousness will see you as the bullywog opens the door.
Thank you.
You step into what was probably once looks like a library or this large. You see shelves have been pushed off to the side, and just various books and scrolls and boxes are everywhere. And there's this large wooden desk that's sitting there, a large chair behind it, and sitting does not describe this individual.
Squatting.
Poured into this chair is a large toad-like individual. The little white linen shirt that he's wearing is pulled taut across the chest. He's wearing a pocket a watch pocket vest that only one button is closed. And he has
holding on for dear life.
Yes. And he
Pretty sure you're straining.
a little small top, a little small combo top hat to the top of it. as you walk in, he stands up, and you swear he was taller sitting down than he was standing up. He goes, "Oh yes, yes, I am Mayor Cowboy. What could I do for you?" It's just kind of like,
It is a pleasure to meet you, Mayor.
"Oh yes, I'm afraid I don't have much time today. We're very busy."
I do have this letter from the Lieutenant of the Guard.
So he takes the letter. Okay, he's not that. Goes, "Oh right, yeah. Oh yes, I heard about that nasty business at the gulp and the grabbing,
Grab and go.
Yes, grab and go. That's it. So he kind of he, for lack of a better term, he walks like Eric Cartman. He's kind of like side to side. He goes and like clambers back into his chair and sits, he sits there. Goes, "Oh, so what can I do? What can I do for you three?"
I'm just going to see if you know any more in words. Words are hard.
You need to shut down the work at the docks because
That
that's where
too.
everything here is centered. That's where the sickness is coming from.
Thank you, Darman. The train of thought was
You're
lost me.
welcome, lady.
I need Nar, Tormund, and Alice to roll dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Good.
Wait, that's skills.
Oh, really?
16.
16.
16. When you say that, because I rolled so low, he goes, "What?" And like inflates a little bit. You just, ding! Just like off the top of your forehead, a button just smacks you.
It
I had evasion, so I would have.
You took half of
Are
it.
you going to do missiles?
Could I just like catch it right?
It's just kind of, there's no damage to it. It's just kind of
Yeah, that would be the flight
Dear
missile.
Mayor.
Does he notice that happens?
no. He's just. What do you mean close the docks, sir? The barges have just begun to come in with this this season's tar and pitch. We can't close the docks. Well, I'll lose. I mean, the town will lose so much gold.
I pocket.
Mayor,
You're smart.
I've been in your position before. I know the
Clearly, you understand that.
she's holding her hands like this, so her barony ring is showing. I've been
That barony or that barony?
top barony.
Okay.
Yeah, top barony. That's the one she switched out with.
Yeah.
I've been in your position before. Unfortunately, this is a threat against your people, and the more people that you lose, the more money you lose.
Roll me an insight check.
I'm on a wheels of inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, better. Way better. Dirty funny.
Okay, so his eyes go wide when you motion and you show the ring kind of flashes to him.
Just kind of
Yeah.
subtle.
And he, like, his eyes go wide, and there's a look for a moment of confusion. And what was your total? Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
There is a greedy and menacing gleam that seems to just kind of flash across his gaze for a moment.
The thing lost it again.
But
Oh, it
Says
died.
life, says life paused.
It cuts the phone
It's
with the
because
dead.
it's
It's
dead.
using more battery than it is charging.
Yeah.
that doesn't make any sense.
It's not a fast speedy.
It's
Oh.
not-
We'll find you a better charger.
Okay,
next time.
alright.
It's not
Is
a
it,
fast charge. That's why.
USB-C?
Yeah,
It could be the adapter too.
Yeah.
that's fair. I mean, that is literally like a $5 charging cable I got like
Yeah,
months ago
probably.
from okay. Just charge it, let it sit and charge right
Just
away.
keep the light.
Old
It's good
plastic.
lighting.
Yeah, it's good lighting.
So I do understand.
You didn't want to be swamp green the whole time.
But the more people that you lose, the more money you lose.
Right.
And unfortunately, sometimes when baronies are internally fighting, we can't help our neighbors. So if you would be kind and close the docks for now. And it's unfortunate that I was attacked in your city.
You were attacked in
Yes,
this
dear
format.
Mayor.
Well, I'm
And if you could reimburse the establishments that we are currently staying in, that would be,
Reimburse?
there
Well,
would be such a favor.
I would not want to upset
one of your stature, ma'am. Of course. I suppose that perhaps some reimbursement could be necessary.
For the dear captain that just left.
Captain. Get back here a second.
It makes sense that he doesn't know his captain's name.
Captain Ulthar, I suppose.
And Miss Agatha.
Yes, Miss Agatha. Okay.
Yes.
But yes, now as for the matter of the dock,
Just for the day.
I suppose I could send some guards to maybe forestall things to keep people from coming in for a day. That should be no problem, ma'am.
Well, thank you very
By the way, like his smile literally stretches across his face.
My shoulders hurt with all this weight I'm carrying.
He's not the only one throwing a lot of weight.
17 insight to see if is he really being cooperative or he's just putting on a smile? Like, I don't know.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Secret
No.
Secret note.
Secret.
Secret notes.
I don't remember the bridge to at this moment, but then it goes
Secret
secret.
God, I need to rewatch that.
I know.
And Newt. I
Yeah.
greatly appreciate that, and I will definitely let my family know that you are helping us.
There you
Of course, ma'am. Thank you so very much.
Sure, Mayor.
Yes.
How did you become mayor? Was it an election or was it inherited?
I was elected by the fine people of this city, and I have served as their mayor for the past 5 years. I am very happy in this regard, and I look forward to serving them for many more years.
When is the next election?
Well, normally the mayor is elected once the previous mayor has either resigned or passed on, but if any point the citizens feel that I've not done an adequate job, they can call for my removal and a special election occurs.
You know, it would be a shame if something bad happened today and they blame the mayor on it.
It would be a shame.
What are you trying to say, ma'am?
Oh, I'm just saying, it's really good of you to send out your troops to make sure no one get hurt today. Because God forbid that mayor did not take care of things today like he should have.
Persuasion check.
Okay. Oh God.
Can I look around the room to see if I see any interesting symbols
Roll me an
or
investigation check.
any interesting
Yes.
symbolages or words that don't look like they should belong?
Okay.
Can I assist in her persuasion?
How are you assisting?
I will say it would also be terrible if the people decided to bring some sort of charges against the mayor for not acting as he should in this situation.
Sending appropriate enough troops and stuff.
That will give advantage to your roll, yes.
Okay.
Natural 20. You've been such a good little guy today. I want to set you right here. Good job.
For my persuasion is a 14. I'm so menacing with my big gulp.
I before you.
Or persuading. Yeah, it's almost done. I'm just like the end of it.
If you would just be a mayor for right now, that would be great.
Like a good mayor, yeah. Powerpuff Girls.
If you could just, be a mayor and not be a dick.
Care
that'd
about
be
your
great.
citizens. And,
That'd be great.
yeah. Not about money.
Okay.
All the notes.
All the notes.
More notes.
You'll pass that to the side.
Secret
He
note.
goes, he sees that, he goes,
Secret note.
That's, I suppose it's in the best interest then that I see to the dispensation of these troops immediately.
Hey, you'd rather be safe than sorry, right?
Of course. Thank
Oh my
you.
god. Okay.
God forbid more people become.
May I just like casually like
mindless zombies.
move and just while he's currently distracted?
roll me a sleight of hand with advantage.
You can do it.
You mean like you wouldn't believe what the zombies were like. They kind of like I act out as best as I can. How
Natural 20 for a 25.
And as he is currently trying to deal with this insane bugbear, at least in his mind, you were able to just like ease it. If you'll
Just
excuse, I
tuck
must.
it in my bag of not eating.
Got you. Unfortunately, I must go and speak with Commander Linux. Only she
Well, I
can
wasn't done. You didn't get to
fully.
the cool part about the hand
and
getting
you
chopped
see, he just like
off.
hops up. I understand, but please, I must to.
He could totally demonstrate what happened.
I really enjoyed the paintings. You must tell me who your painter is.
Oh, of course, I would take it. I need to go see.
Let's do that first, and then we'll
Yes.
come back. Perhaps
Please.
dinner.
Yes, excuse me, please. I need to. Excuse. Just, as he goes, aid, please see them out. We just kind of like audible.
And then the big
expecting
explosion.
to claim self-portraits.
Just turn the ring and then.
Dorman, do the move again. Do the move again.
Do the thing!
The VA goes, if you will follow me, please, I will show you the way out.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of like toddles.
It was nice meeting you.
As we walk out, I want to quietly check the door on where the sign used to say mayor,
Okay.
and just do a little check to see.
The door is unlocked.
Slowly open it real quick.
Buckets, mops, broom. It was a large office. And you see like probably whatever was in the current room, like book-wise and stuff, has been transported into this now storage shed of it that his office has become. It looks like he commandeered the bigger, like library-sized room, and said, this is my office now. I don't want this little measly one anymore.
I am important. Look at me.
Essentially, all of the city's records are now shoved into this little his former office.
Anything look like it's been handled recently?
Investigation?
Right, Finnegan.
Roll me a quick investigation check.
It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I have a negative one. I couldn't know.
This is what happens when you take a 4-foot brain and shove it in a 7.5-foot body, or however tall he is.
14.
4-foot brain.
There,
He was a halfling.
unfortunately, there is one box that you can tell has been like pulled because the others that look similar to it are further in the back. This box is like kind of right there by the door, like somebody like opened it and set the box and shut the door. It's only about like the size of maybe a thin safety deposit box. It looked like cardboard type box. And from just that quick look at it, you can only see. You have to like step in deep to see what everything is about.
I just want to grab the whole box.
Okay, roll me a sleight of
Slip
hand.
back out.
And I'm just gonna talk. I'm just talking to the A's like, you really do just need to tell me who did the paintings. The paintings are wonderful.
Oh, I believe it was.
That's an 11.
I was trying to give him a
I'll give you advantage on this.
That's an 11.
Oh no. The paintings are wonderful.
Oh, sir, those are the city records, please. You need permission to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the bathroom.
No. That's down the hall. So you please you have to put the box back. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, how did that get here?
You set the box. Now he like walks behind the three. This way, please. Just so like that. All right. As the three of you reach the front door, I hope you were able to satisfy any questions. He was able to satisfy any questions you may have had. Please, if you have any other issues, don't hesitate to call because he is the mayor of and for the people.
Inside check.
Roll me an insight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
16.
17.
He believes that like the people at McDonald's when they wish you to come again.
Okay.
How did he become mayor? Unfortunately, he got distracted when telling us.
Well, the previous mayor had resigned at old age, and he there were several other people who were interested, but they all one by one backed out of the race until only Mayor Galmore was the remaining candidate.
Did they know they could vote him out if they have a vote of no confidence?
Did you know that you can vote him out?
Yes, it's part of the city's
Or
charter.
are you afraid?
We have no reason to vote him out. The city is doing fine under his. Well,
Well,
to
you
be
don't-
fair, Commander Lennox. I really shouldn't.
We won't say anything.
Yes.
We're outsiders. We won't spread at all.
Besides, he wants my family's money anyways.
Hmm?
Said he just wants my family's money anyways.
Your family's.
We're just passing through.
Roll me a luck roll.
Ooh.
Well, that's in the middle of the road. That's a 10.
I'm gonna guess it's a 10 and a 10, huh?
Having that one.
Oh.
That's impossible. You see, he's just.
Also, do I have any family records here? Just between you and me.
From Rosen.
Yes.
You should. Oh, I shouldn't be
I
talking.
go
Oh,
and mentally talk to him. It's like, don't worry. Look at me. Deep breaths. Like he just hears it mentally. It's like, you can tell me right now.
We received a message from the capital, from the city itself, that anyone bearing the crest of the family, the barony, is supposed to be arrested. There's a price on the heads of anyone bearing their symbol. We cannot. I'm sorry, ma'am. He's like, so I have to. He's like runs back inside.
Thank you for telling me.
Which
Ah.
if you
He's like, by the way, that is a lie.
like, no, he's there is fear. He is gone.
Well, that is
Bye.
good to
Have a
know.
good time.
I might get arrested soon, y'all.
Go ahead and start drinking now, then, huh?
He just pulls out
A flask.
Let's see here. So.
So I'm gonna like pull out that note and kind of read it as we log.
It says, attention to all territories and subservience of the barony seat of Rosenthal. Any who come bearing the symbol of the former family is to be arrested on site immediately and word sent to Baron Tysus Rowan.
So his name changed on that one because the one paper that we had
I'm sorry,
in
it's supposed to be.
Brackish
Sorry,
was
it's
Barrows.
It's Barrows. It's supposed to be his name, Barrows.
Yeah.
Tysus Barrows, my mistake.
I know.
Tysus Barrows.
Okay.
And it is signed and sealed, Lord Tysus Barrows.
That's interesting.
So a warrant has been put out.
The price, by the way, is 100,000 gold pieces.
Only worth that much.
You can pay your own bounty.
I can pay my own bounty.
Is there any, what would the three of you like to do now that you've met Mayor
I was like, I
Brown?
will do this, that letter.
Barrows.
You weren't in the kitchen when I was talking to the other boy and Nemo.
I was not.
He is supposed to be dead.
He is in
Is it
this.
100,000?
100,000 gold pieces.
What was it? Tyrus.
That is my son.
Wait, Walt?
That seems
We're
about
hearing
right.
this conversation now. You hear her say that is my son.
Strange.
He is supposed
You
to
You
be
have a
dead.
son?
Adopted.
And wait,
He is supposed to be dead.
How long?
About a year? No,
Does he? Is
3 years?
he misses you a lot? I think is what I understand. No.
I watched somebody drive a dagger into his heart.
Oh. Wait. What is happening?
That is
Also, my computer's glitching.
What is
My brain is also like,
The brain!
Oh God,
the
no!
computer!
The computer's a bad actor.
like, look at it.
Brain go brrr.
that is certainly quite a natural way to
Damn it.
expire.
What's happening?
I don't know how to.
He's going faster.
Might have to shut it.
I need to close the browser. Maybe is it gonna computer itself?
How old was
No, it's
he?
the computer.
When he died?
Oh,
Well, supposed to
what
have
is
died?
happening to it?
18.
We just turned.
And that would make him 21 now.
I believe so.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah. Because I can math.
Try restarting it, maybe. I can't.
How old is he?
Let's see what happens.
I adopted him.
Oh, that's right.
It's like I already get double vision enough, anyways. I need it on my computer.
I'm also 34. A year older than myself. So I'm a year older than myself.
So you have a son, but you saw him die. But this letter's signed by him, and it has a bounty on your head. It's
Of
trying
my-
to arrest you.
My birth family's head.
Your
I don't know if
birthday-
he thinks I'm alive or not.
Oh,
It's a lot to take in, and I'm still processing this.
my condolences? I don't know what to say.
You're cute.
Well, in the meantime, until we have time to
I just
decipher
take it
this,
from you and just.
Should we not say your name or out loud? Should we use a pseudonym?
I don't care.
let's get to the dock and assist our friends in the meantime.
Because
Okay.
there's somebody in the other family I want to rip the heart out.
Okay. So we will roll back time a couple of hours to a dragon, a cat, and a bird.
All right, so which one of us is going in the boat first to go across, and then turn the boat back?
I was just thinking more of
Point of
like,
inspiration.
like a high fantasy homeward bound.
Oh God! you just see Drax's Peter.
Like they're trying to cross the river, like, I can't do it, no!
Okay, so
Oh dear.
the three of you.
So you go over a waterfall.
Oh God, no! She's sassy. Oh no! So the three of you turn the opposite direction, heading out toward the pitch docks.
Okay.
Toward the docks of Pitchmore. Draxus, roll me the trouble.
It's very hot.
Travel.
I might need her
Okay,
to
so it's a luck roll.
Here we go. That's a 13.
13. You guys are breaking your luck rolls. I want y'all to fail.
My dice were rolling
I've
decently
got my
good
plan
today.
while we're doing this. So,
Okay.
so
Eventually,
like
my
I
eyes
said,
are gonna screw me today.
I've got my normal clothes under it, but I always wear that little poncho
Yeah.
thing, right? So I'm gonna get me 2 pieces of metal, and I'm basically going to try to create an impromptu like divining rod, and put the one vial that still has the active thing in it.
So less than a divine rod, more than a tuning fork?
Well, it would just no, because you see,
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
like,
Dowsing
like
Dowsing
the
rod.
water dowsing rod. That's it.
Okay, okay.
So that maybe
I
like,
understood what you were going for.
but I only have one active one now, so I mean it'd just be the one. But I can hold it like this under that poncho because that vial is not very long, and it can kind of, and it wouldn't be in the open thing of why are you following the middle?
A water winch?
Yes.
Roll me a crafting check.
What am I adding to that number?
Your modifier, your spellcasting modifier.
Okay,
So your crafting check is like you're using your
Yeah.
skills,
that'd be a 11.
An 11.
Is this an ability check?
It is an ability check.
Guidance.
Woo.
What's guidance?
D4.
D4. $13.
13. Okay. you're able to craft it. You're not sure how precise or how reactive it'll be, but it looks like it's your work. It's a sound principle. So
It's just like see if stand in one spot, if I can feel it kind of move one direction to the other.
right now,
Let's do it
no
again.
movement aside from just the basic movement of you walking.
Okay.
So you reach the it's like the large sort of like wooden, not fences, but just like large wooden pylons that mark the entrance into the dock area where the different like the pitch. You can smell the pitch and tar boiling and bubbling. You see large wooden vats being lifted off of barges. Where are you going?
We're going to leave. Unfortunately, I don't know where exactly we need to begin our search.
Didn't they say it was the captain of the barge?
It's captain of a barge.
A barge.
And you have the name of the
Or
barge.
dock
too.
master.
Or we could see either one of them.
Is what it was pitch pot? Is
The
that?
pitch pot.
Pitch pot
Okay.
for the barge or the dock
Yeah.
master himself.
Let's go.
For Henry Wrinkle.
Y'all stay here for a second. I'm gonna look as official as I possibly can
Okay.
Ooh. Badass Morrowind time.
and go to the dock master.
Okay. There is a large. I see there's like less of a building, more of like a. Looks like it's like a large toll booth type thing. It's only a building about
It's a shack.
it's just shy, about 15 feet by about 10 feet. There are windows open all around it, and inside you see a human. I'm sorry, not human. He is actually also a turtle. There's a turtle kind of sitting in there with a like a quill and ink. You see, just kind of like writing things, making sure that if he flips through various ledgers, he'll hop down off this stool, walk over. Look, you can see him look at a timepiece. He looks out the window, nods, and writing things down.
Just gonna wrap my knuckles on one of the windows.
Oh, yes. How can I help you? He has the like kind of dark and yellow colorations of a boxer term.
I need you to point me to the pitch pot.
Look, I know that they're not the normal of crew, but I swear all their licenses are correct, and they have paid all their fees. It's please, they mean no harm. They're very diligent workers.
Too official. Tone it back. Tone it back.
Tim Roger.
It's not them that I'm after. It's something that I believe is plaguing them.
Oh, very well. The pitch pot is in the far dock down as he points at the window. Walk down the gangplank here, and it's take a left, and then on that far side out there.
Thank you.
Yes. Let Captain Avathan know that as soon that we should get to his unloading within a few hours. He's next on the list. We found an unloading crew to help him. Yes. Thank you. So the guy goes back to his ledgers and such.
Okay. Let's go. Let's walk back down.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
All right. So roll me a perception check. Three of you are walking past down this boardwalk. Three,
16.
16,
13.
13. Okay, so all three of you are able to tell as you're walking that the various barges here, while some are made of wood, they look to be almost like a metal covering over these. You get a sense, and on your 20 plus, you can tell that that's because as you get out past into like the deeper water where the pitch and tar is more prevalent, that this water appears to be almost like acidic or caustic in a way. And so having this like metal base as opposed to just like a straight wood structure saves damage. You can see various groups of people, different teams running around, like large. There's like large, like wooden. They look like baskets, but they're woven with like thick, almost like corded wood. that are picked up out of the sides. You can tell that. So the way that this mining works is essentially these baskets are dropped down into the mire and they're dragged, and as they're picked up, they're twisted so that the rungs actually go from an open lattice to a closed lattice. And so they pick them up, they put them into the colanders, they shift them back, and they just use that to pour all the raw pitch and mud and tar out. And then chemicals, powder is added, and then fire is put to it that causes it to bubble and burn, to remove and separate. You just have tar that sits up top. So essentially what they're doing is these teams running around doing this. It takes approximately anywhere from 6 to 8 hours to go from raw to processed tar. Yeah. What catches your attention though is as you turn, the pitch pot appears to be made out of ramshackle pieces of old wooden sailing ships, with the exception of a very sort of like haphazardly made wooden layer hull. You see like pieces of old like cooking utensils, bits of old armor. There's a shield that's just been like, scorch welded into it. It looks like they took just junk and just kind of like rigged this up. And moving all across the top of this barge, which only has 3 of those kind of like the corded baskets, you see kobolds and goblins, and a very tired and like sort of bolting black Aarakocra with the look of a stork, just kind of like wandering back and forth. You two lads, okay. We'll just make sure nobody else falls. We tied up. You did tie very good. Oh, Squelch, where are you? You hear? Here, Captain. He comes like running up. He goes, Squelch, please make sure they understand. He goes, I got it, Captain. Don't worry, sir. I told you these are the best ones that we can find, sir. That doesn't make me feel any better, Squelch. I had when I sunk into building the pitch pot, and I don't worry, sir. I promise you, it'll be okay, Captain. See this little goblin as he turns where you see him kind of before he goes, starts like barking and gobbling to the kobolds and the goblins running around here. You see as the Aarakocra just kind of like kind of walking into like a very quickly like shack lean-to area that he kind of goes in, he shuts the door, you hear a dump, the door falls. It's always something, he picks up the door and slots it back down. The 3 of you just standing on the dock.
Very cosmopolitan.
I'm watching Squelch because I know that's the one that the bugbear went and met with. I'm just making sure he's not acting weird.
Oh, thank you. He appears to be in good health, running back and forth, issuing. Does anybody here speak Goblin? You speak Goblin.
I can speak Goblin.
I do not.
I do not.
Squelch is doing his best to try to direct these goblins and kobolds. There's a total of 10 of them. 6 goblins, 4 kobolds. Telling them how to tie a knot, to not jump into the big muddy pit. And all in all, it's going to be effective. They're working, but they're still they're kind of stumbling about. You can tell this is not a ship-shaped crew, so to speak.
It's almost like baby's first boat job.
Yes.
What? What you making a face about?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing. That did not sound inappropriate.
So what do y'all do?
I'm gonna start working our way up to the captain, but I'm gonna make a point that I'm kind of trying to get near each person as we walk past them to see if it pulls any which direction. Or even, actually, no, he would also be going near the pitch baskets too.
Okay.
Because it looks like some of the pitch stuff we've seen them pulling, so.
Roll an Arcana check with advantage.
That is going to be a 23.
23. Okay. I don't remember how many you got. 23. Okay.
as you approach the side of the barge, it's actually squelched. You look. Oh, hey, sorry, no visitors. We're not taking on any crew. Please, just it's a very dangerous area. Will you please stay back off the ship?
I'm supposed to step behind him.
Oh, she's a big one. Man, look, we've paid our fees. I swear that everything is with the harbor master. I'm sure he has everything on file.
Something is after your crew, not here for the crew.
What do you mean something is yet? Sorry. Who went ashore? Like in Goblin, you hear them ask, who went ashore? And they'll just all, it's all like point to each other.
Archimedes is gonna try something.
Okay.
He's gonna see how. He's gonna try and like. It's not necessarily an act, but at the same time, kind of it is. Did you have a friend that was a bugbear, or that worked at the codfish? Was a bugbear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first guy was.
Okay. First off, I apologize. I swear to God, this was his name before you. You mean Yar?
Yeah. So. Damn it.
What a small world.
All bugbears must now be named.
Well, no,
some
single
variation
syllables.
of
The joke
R.
was the captain and the part Yar. That was that was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the joke.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
And
I
you
figured
didn't
that.
mention this when I was coming up with the name in the car.
There's
before.
Nar, Nyar,
Wait, you came
Mar.
with Nar while driving in the car and didn't know about Yar?
Well, it was
Hardy,
Nar
har, har.
sick, but like I like the Nar end of it, so I just went with that.
I don't think she got it.
No, I got it. No,
Yeah.
we were going through all the generic like bugbear names, and that was the only one that I kind of liked the most. So
Yeah. About Yar. So
Yar nar.
when you went to see him recently, did he tell you he wasn't feeling good or anything strange had happened?
Yar, yeah, Yar. What about him?
No, let's see, he wanted me to meet him at the restaurant there, the pitch pot. He had asked me about a job because the captain he works with, he didn't like it very much. He didn't like being stuck in the city. So I told him I'd come speak with Everything, and we can always use a strong back. He She goes, well, it was sort of an odd. We were outside eating our food, and he swore he heard something. I didn't hear anything. They said.
Did he start facing a general direction, or like
He-
did he seem to know where it was coming from?
Well,
or-
he
yes?
looked back toward the docks. I remember, and I told him that he could walk with me to the ship, to the pitch pot, to make sure nothing was there. But I didn't hear anything, no, and none of the crew heard anything as well. So he just went about his merry way. Look, would you like to speak to the captain? I think maybe there's been some. We just came into port a couple days ago to get our tar unloaded and paid, and we were going to go back out into the grip hole. Would you like to speak to the captain? He may be able to help you more.
How many days?
Huh?
How many days have you been in port?
Oh, well, let's see. I think a total of. A total of going on 4 days now. Because it was the evening that we got into port that me and Yar went and had something to eat.
And none of the rest of the men have left the ship.
The kobolds and the other kobolds and goblins, they've kind of been told to stay on. They don't like big people. They're not used to. They live out in the city, in the swamp.
Has the captain left the ship?
Aveneth, I think he left the ship once. I'm sorry, Avathin. I think he left the ship once to go visit a friend of his. I'm not really sure. He comes. I know he's been going to the harbour master a lot, trying to make sure that we were in line to get everything taken care of.
Speaking of that, he's going to be here in a couple of hours.
Oh, Oh, well, yeah. I have to go let the cat.
Can
Please
you bring the, yeah.
follow me. Okay. So as you step on the barge, Archimedes, when you get about halfway on the barge, you feel out toward the edge of the so the barge is pulled in so you walk this way, you turn, the barge is set here. As you step onto the barge and move toward the captain, your dowsing rod is pinging back toward the city. There's an area of like open swamp water that there's no barges. It's where you can see like large standing platforms and frames where the bubble vats, the boiling vats would sit, and you're getting like a pull toward that. It's like just a bunch of them lined up, and then there is that sort of like pylon wall that marks the edge of the docks, and then the city proper itself, or the boardwalk of the city.
He's gonna kind of keep track of that, but he's gonna walk with them. Even though he's gonna slow down a little bit, not noticeable enough yet, but he's gonna slow down a little bit and walk with them.
Okay. The three of you walk to the door, and you see you watch a Squelch goes to knock, and he stops. He smiles, reaches up, puts a hand on the door, hold it steady, and then he knocks on the door. So you hear from inside. One moment.
Looking at the hinges, mending.
I thought you may want to actually mend the frame around the door too. It's like,
Just slowly like welding. Just WD-40.
So a few seconds, the door opens, and a small little like shower of black feathers falls off of this stork Aarakocra. As he just kind of lands, he goes, "Oh, Squelch, forgive me. They didn't do anything, did they? No, Captain. They have good news for us. Oh, what's going on?
Fixed your door.
Well, fixed your door.
Thank you.
On top of that, we actually should probably speak of this in private. This is your quarters.
Yes.
Let's go in and speak.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's the. Okay. You all move into a room approximately 6 foot by 4 foot by 6 foot.
I don't know why y'all are acting so cramped. It's perfectly fine down here.
Squelch stayed outside.
Got plenty of room down here for me.
Suppose we should discuss our findings.
Archimedes.
Yep. It's moving.
It's moving. Feel it.
Just a second. Y'all explain that to him. I'm gonna explain the other thing to Squelch real quick.
Go.
Just quickly out the door.
Try and covertly look if you can, because I feel like you would have a better chance of seeing it than I would if there's anything wrong with him, if you can see anything on him at all. Because he's molting, and that could be normal, but it could also
be stress.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be completely normal, but
Perception or
it
medicine check. I
also...
don't know more.
Let's see, in that case, it's going to be medicine. My medicine's better than my perception.
I have imagined Drax as the doctor from Atlantis. The one who's like all up in your business when you check the
Sweets?
crew. Yeah, sweets. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to fill both of these.
What?
I didn't actually only use one of my inspirations. Went down to 4. That's the same number.
I hate that.
That's another inspiration. That's better. That is a... What is it? 22.
22. There is a lot of
Man's
molting that has happened around like the auditory passage for this bird. You see no bruising, no tendrils. You're pretty sure a lot of this is probably brought on by just massive amounts of stress. As you look out the little small window,
to see one of the goblins just literally like carrying a pile of ropes, just step off the end of the barge and into the water. And like 3 others go in after him, and finally Squelch just does this, walks over and throws ropes to all of them.
They already have ropes.
Well,
See, I'm
At
not that
least-
far related to them.
at least you're not infected with what we're trying to find.
Infected what?
Oh.
It seems to be some sort of malignant substance that's coming from the pitch out here. There was a bugbear that was speaking with your, what was his name, Squelch?
Yes, my first mate, Squelch, yes.
Yes, was speaking to him sometime last night. Heard a strange sound, and then apparently got infected with some sort of pitch-like substance, and proceeded to try and devour the captain who runs the codfish.
Is Squelch okay?
Oh, he's, as far as I can tell, he's fine.
You look out and see Squelch like hauling people in.
Other than his very tidy overload of work.
You see, just kind of like he bends a little bit. He picks up the rope, hands it to the goblin, and you see him like wag his finger. Goblin goes, nods, turns, back into the water. Squelch like,
I can see why you prefer to stay in here.
you watch as his hand comes up, just kind of like does this motion. See feathers start.
You should stop that.
So,
Hold on. You left the ship a few days ago.
yes, I was.
Who did you meet with?
Well, I was needed to go buy supplies and such, rope and food for everyone. I didn't really meet with anyone specifically. I have no friends in Pitchmore. I'm not from this area. You see, I'm actually I'm from further up north. In the barony. My family lived just on the other side of the barony line, just north of here.
But you did meet with individuals, no doubt, for business reasons.
Oh yes.
Anyone that maybe we should perhaps warn about this affliction?
Well, I met with the blacksmith and the tanner for rope and different iron parts.
Makes sense.
I did stop in, and I did stop in and check out a magic shop. A lovely young female turtle. What was her name?
Okay.
Yes, that was it.
She was also afflicted with this pitch-like substance I'm speaking of right now.
Oh no.
Anyone else did you meet?
I don't know if you would call it met, but on the way back, I helped one of the other sailors load some cargo onto their ship. Lovely individual, and we had a very nice conversation.
I just thought of a name for the disease, but it would be confusing as hell in this city. They have the pitch. It would be way confusing.
It would be. So, do you have any name of this individual at all?
I really don't remember. I don't think he offered it. I noticed he was carrying some cargo. He was having difficulty. I asked. I remember he was a very nice fellow. Begins to describe him. Then comes to. He had a nice little woolen handmade cap. Apparently, that he had for a long time, but covered his head. Yes. He is describing the individual.
The third guy.
The third guy.
So,
And when you met these individuals, they were not showing any signs of perhaps being sick, feeling ill.
Oh no, none at all. In fact, they were quite. It's kind of interesting. They were very warm and welcome. And in fact, actually, as he points out, Squelch could tell you because he had to come get me from the turtle lady. Me and her would have a lovely conversation. And then he was actually he was also there for. Oh, you don't think it's. Oh no, Squelch, no. Oh, it's not Squelch. Oh no, it could be Squelch.
he told me there'd be no adverse effects from it.
Adverse
From
effects from
what?
what?
Oh, I,
All three of them like, what?
No, two.
Oh, you're not there?
No, you're not there.
No,
He's
no,
a
I
sweat
said three.
squelch.
1, 2, 3.
Let me put it this way, sir. I had to remove a curse in order to fix what was going on with these individuals. And one of them turned to cannibalism before our very eyes. Another one attacked one of my friends. So, I've known you for how long in that brothel, madam? That brothel.
I understand.
The backstory thickens.
As summoned by a metaphysics.
I met Squelch about going on 3-4 years ago now. I just left my home, and I'm traveling southward trying to find a place to work, and I got attacked by some creatures in the Bordermire, and this little strange goblin jumped out of a tree and scared off this entity. But in the process, he received a mortal wound. I thought it was a mortal wound. When I ran to check over, he stood up and he was fine. Just sort of brushed it off, and so I didn't think of it. He was very, very polite. Spoke common very well, and he introduced himself as Squelch. And he asked to travel with me, so me and him we're traveling to various places. And well, one night we were banking on one of the small creeks that lead into the grip hold, and he was getting water, and I know I saw that alligator come up and bite him around the head and drag him in. But not even 5 minutes later, Squelch just comes walking up, all a little wet, but no marks or nothing on him. And so I asked him, and he told me that he's a lot older than he looks, and he used to have a very bad employer who did magical things to him. And so he doesn't like to talk about it, but he's a very nice individual. He's had my back many times, and I've never had any reason. He's been very trustworthy.
Understood. Still, we might want to talk to him.
I suppose. Our community, as you, we roll back a few minutes. You stepped out, the door closing behind you. You stepped out just in time to see the and the three other going after, and then Squelch over there and Goblin going, no, and I mean throw, toss the rope, doesn't, come to here. Everyone grab, just in Goblin back, they finally pulls us. All right, now, carry these rope onto the area over the lake.
So he's listening, kind of watching this, but he's also trying to track, like you said, it had started moving. He's trying to figure out where it is moving now.
Roll me a perception check.
Alright. Burning the inspiration on that one. Burn a second inspiration, because I'm not going up by one at a time for this.
That's it. I've got
See, so first off, gotta erase the 2 inspiration that I just had to use. That's gonna be 22.
22.
Nice.
You see the line, you watch the dowsing rod. It moves back from within the city, moving out toward the actual dock itself. As it continues on, you feel the rock at the edge as it's moving out past, away from the dock. You kind of turn and you see again Squelch and other goblins kind of arguing back and forth, and you see like a small tussle, like one pushing the other. There are several large, like rocky protrusions, kind of around the outer water in the docks. Looks like maybe to like help guide ships in, various things. And you watch as you turn that the lights to one of those, and as you move past it, you see it connect onto it. It's like large, like carved, it's like wood and metal, a bit of stone. Says almost like a buoy marker. And you hear as the loud goes, you hear in Goblin, you told he did. Then you hear a shh noise as you turn to see that one of the kobolds was fighting the goblins, and he'd been pushed and ripped and grabbed a part of Squelch's uniform and ripped it. And branded right here is a mark you have seen before. The mark of the Lich-King Oprek. And that's where we're going to end for the evening.
Oh!
I know how we're calling the party.
So, yeah, things are getting interesting in the city of Fitchmore. So, thank you all so very much for joining us tonight. I apologize about the whole thing with TikTok. I'm going to get that figured out as to why ads keep popping up there. But remember, we won't be here next week. We have some players on vacations, with other stuff being moved around. But the week following that, we'll be back to see where this little goblin Squelch has come from and what is he doing here in Fitchmore.
If I get arrested.
And if you get arrested, yeah. So,
Yeah.
with that, thank you so much from all of us here at the Legends of Zendris. I am the Southern G.